And I have internet here, so you should have internet there.
That's good, yep.
Okay.
Oh, there's the sport coat guy that set that gear down. On
Where
the
is he?
bench over there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this thing is so tiny.
I've been in tinier. And I got to get all the way around to
After the game?
that side after the game, yeah. 2 minutes. Good evening. Welcome to the Moorhead Sports Center. We have hockey for you tonight on J105. Good to be back on J105. Have all our maintenance done, which knocked us over to 96.9. Tonight we'd be in a little different situation, Tom, because tonight
There's a game on.
There's a game on everywhere. So we would, I don't know what we'd do tonight. We would knock the Gophers off the air or something. But we have all three stations up and rolling, and there are sports on all three of them. And tonight, Grand Rapids Thunderhawks, they're riding a 5-game winning streak. Their record now at 10-5-1, and they take on one of the top teams in the state of Minnesota, the Moorhead Spuds, 14-3-1, and they have beaten some quality teams, Tom.
Yeah, only one loss in their last 9 games, and some of them been on the road, you know, but I'm really excited for this game. I always think that these two teams have pretty good matches. Even when maybe it's unevenly matched, they have even games, is what it seems in the past. I think both get up for each other. I don't know if it's a rivalry status, but it sure is close.
And 2 years ago, Carter Clafton, playing for an injured Gabe Holm, came into this game and against a good Moorhead team, I think put up 23-24 saves in the first period and kept the game tied at 0 and had Moorhead fans shaking their heads. We'll see if hopefully he doesn't have to make that many saves in the period tonight, but hopefully he can channel that same excellence tonight.
Well, the Thunderhawks have sure not had to count on their goaltending like they have had to the last couple of years to basically keep them in games. Right now, they count on their goaltender to make the big stops because they really do a good job defensively of keeping the play in front of Carter Clafton, kind of outside, and do a good job in front of the net.
And I would say the game against Hermantown, which ended up in a 2-2 tie in the third period, Carter Clafton played excellent hockey and really kept Grand Rapids in that game. Both goalies played excellent, and we're looking for possibly something like that tonight because this is a great team. We need to take our first break. When we come back, Super Joe will look back at the previous game, an 8-0 win over Duluth Marshall. You're listening to Thunderhawk Hockey on J105 The Thunder and J105radio.com.
At American Bank, they're helping our neighbors and businesses succeed financially with savings and lending options suited to all kinds of lifestyles and professions. From personal loans to small business loans, American Bank has smart lending opportunities and great banking for individuals, families, and businesses. They believe you don't have to go far to get personalized, friendly service right here at home. To learn more about their flexible, secure consumer options, visit ambnk.com today. American Bank is a member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Dr. Mike Hagley, Dr. Rachel Buchert, and Dr. Spencer Buchert at Grand Rapids Dental Care would like to take this time to wish the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks a very successful season. They know the importance of teamwork and dedication on and off the ice. The team at Grand Rapids Dental Care provides a full range of dental services and expert care. For all your dental needs, contact Grand Rapids Dental Care or visit them on the web at grdental.com. Grand Rapids Dental Care, for a lifetime of healthy smiles. Go Thunderhawks!
You don't want to work just any place, and you don't want to work just any time. Maybe it's breakfast, maybe it's lunch, maybe it's late nights, maybe it's weekends. Whatever it is, you want to be challenged and have fun. We think we can fit in. McDonald's can help give you the tools to learn, grow, and be what you want to be. They're hiring crew and maintenance positions in Grand Rapids, Hibbing, and Chisholm. McDonald's, your next best job is waiting. Ba-da-dun-dun-dun. I'm loving it.
In this place, athletes face obstacles like nowhere else. The last 5 miles, the power play, the 2-minute warning. When the challenges come, we'll meet it together because it's your chance to show what you're made of and the power to prove the toughest competition comes from within. This is Essentia Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine like nowhere else. Visit essentiahealth.org.
Did you know that the Motor Shop sells mini four-wheelers? That's right, mini four-wheelers. Did you know the Motor Shop sharpens blades? I mean all blades. Mower blades, chainsaw blades, circular saw blades. They even sharpen knives, scissors, and chisels. And of course, they're the Northlands Repair Center for everything that spins. Electric motors, industrial tools, small gas engines, pumps, pressure washers, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, if it stops spinning, call the Motor Shop in downtown Grand Rapids.
Hi, this is Wade Browse with the Thunderhawk Hockey Team, and you're listening to Thunderhawk Hockey on J105 The Thunder.
Welcome back to the pregame show on J105 The Thunder and J105radio.com. Grand Rapids Hockey puts their 5-game winning streak on the line when they take on the Moorhead Spuds tonight. Hi there, I'm Joe Gigliotti. More on tonight's matchup with Moorhead here shortly. Right now, we take a look back to Tuesday night against Duluth Marshall. This one was all Grand Rapids. They win 8-0, outshooting the Hilltoppers 43-11. The Thunderhawks got things going in the first period on a Cody Miller goal at 4:51.
Little touch pass coming in is Miller. Miller shot, goal! Cody Miller makes it 1-0 Grand Rapids. Pick the short side on Sam Anderson.
Assist to John Bonner and Wyatt Zoki. Grand Rapids pours it on in the second, scoring 4 times. Starting with Braden Holcomb at 7:53, assist to Wyatt Miskovich and Ren Morquay. Rapid scores again at 9:20. This time it's Joey Del Greco. Assist to Jack Peart. And then Rapids makes it 4-0. First varsity goal for Hayden DeMars.
Now a long pass ahead. Coming in, breakaway. DeMars scores! Hayden DeMars. His first varsity goal makes it 4-0.
Assist again to Peart. And then the Thunderhawks score with 16 seconds left in the second. Peart with the goal, assist to Hunter Bischoff. 5-0 Grand Rapids after 2. They outshoot the Hilltoppers 21-2 in the second period. In the third, Grand Rapids adds 3 more, starting with Cooper Brodzinski at 7:45, assist to Sam Sturl and John Bonner. Later in the period, Braden Holcomb, his second of the night, another assist for Peart, and then wrapping up the scoring, Sam Sturl, his first varsity goal.
If Sturl wouldn't have been so quick, it might have been icing. Instead, Sturl back in, shot, goal, and that will be Sam Sturl, his first varsity goal, and it's 8-0.
Here's Sturl on his goal.
Yeah, the puck kind of just got dumped out in the neutral zone. I picked it up, and then I just skated in. I took a little step to the right and shot it, and luckily enough, it went in.
Final score from Tuesday night, Grand Rapids 8-0 over Duluth Marshall. Again, shots on goal, 43-11 Grand Rapids. A goal and 3 assists for Peart, and 2 points apiece for Bonner, Braden Holcomb, and Sam Sturl. Carter Clafton goes the first 2 periods in net. Jacob Ashan played the third. Sam Anderson makes 35 saves in the loss for Duluth Marshall in the goal. Grand Rapids has won 5 straight. They are 10-5-1 as they do battle with Moorhead tonight. When we come back, the Chido Chat. Sheldon Willis visits with the Grand Rapids head coach. You're listening to Thunderhawk Hockey on J105 The Thunder and J105radio.com.
Boss, there's a photographer out here who wants to do a piece on Jimmy John's for her magazine.
What kind of piece?
Well, she heard about a clothing optional delivery policy and...
Did you tell her the naked driver incident was a momentary misunderstanding?
Yes, sir, but...
Did you tell her it's our meats that are going all natural, not our drivers?
Yes, sir, that's not...
Did you tell her Jimmy John's is committed to serving sandwiches with only the finest all-natural ham, roast beef, salami, bacon, and real fresh turkey breast?
Yes, sir, I did, sir.
So she wants to photograph our sandwiches?
No, sir. Actually, she wants to do a calendar.
A what?
A calendar. You know, the men of Jimmy John's.
Dibs on January.
Miscavige Dental Clinic in Grand Rapids recognizes the importance of teamwork, a positive attitude, hard work, and commitment in all aspects of life. Whether it's school, a career, or hockey, success only comes to those willing to work for it. Miscavige Dental salutes Thunderhawk Hockey for all of their success over the years and knows this year's team is working hard to continue that tradition. Miscavige Dental Clinic, committed to patient-centered dental care.
Do you have a special event coming up this summer, such as a high school or family reunion, fundraisers, and benefits? Hi, this is Christy. Come work with me, and I can help you create a fun and professional design for your event. Screen printing your apparel is a great, affordable way to generate the awareness to make your event successful and stand out from the crowd. Great customer service, locally owned, competitive pricing, expert help and advice at Arrow Embroidery on West 5th Street in Grand Rapids.
Hi, Thunderhawk fans. Roger Mischke here with Deerwood Bank. You may have heard us talk about our nice and simple approach to banking, but what does it really mean? At Deerwood Bank, our My Money checking account is totally free, unlike any other checking account you'll find. That's nice and simple. We sponsor, donate, and volunteer in the communities where we work and serve. That's nice and simple.
Deerwood Bank, where everything from your bankers to your services are nice and simple.
Deerwood Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The Rife Arts Council and Miles Rife Performing Arts Center have been presenting the best live entertainment for almost 40 years. But we need to clear something up. When we say the Rife has the best live entertainment, we're excluding high school sports in this equation. There is nothing like the experience of a varsity game. We would be crazy as HE double hockey sticks to think otherwise. But we'll keep practicing, working hard as a team to bring you, the fans, the best shows in town. We might even get some student athletes on stage, hockey players in wigs and makeup. Now that's the best live entertainment. For tickets or more information about the Rife, visit rifecenter.org.
Hi, this is Brandon Going with the Thunderhawk Hockey Team, and you're listening to Thunderhawk Hockey on J105 The Thunder.
Welcome back to the pregame show on J105 with head coach of the Thunderhawks, Wade Chido. And Coach, I know the emphasis before the Duluth Marshall game was let's keep our speed and play our game. Was that a lot closer to what you were looking for than the Hibbing game?
It was. You know what? I thought we actually had some jam in that game, and I know we controlled the game most of the time, but it was good to see that back. You know, it's been a couple games where I didn't think we had the jump. You know, if you look back, even Duluth East, I didn't think we had the jump, or Coquet, and so it's fun to see that, and fun to see the kids getting back and playing fast hockey, and hopefully, obviously, it runs into tonight's game.
Well, and it looked especially like that second period. They came out with a little something to prove and said, hey, we can play this way.
Yeah, it was nice. We responded. It was nice to see guys score some goals and get credited, because you know what, when you put a lot of time in, it's nice to get that puck in the back of the net. And we've had honestly a lot of opportunities to probably have a lot more goals, but sometimes that's how it goes.
Now, coming in against Moorhead, and it's been a while since you faced a team of this caliber. You want to measure yourself against the best in the state. Here it is.
Well, I'm excited. I'm excited to see how we play tonight. You know, I'm familiar with this building. I'm familiar with Moorhead, and I'm excited to see how they respond. You know, it'll be a good test, and to get back to playing at a high speed, you know, against teams that have got high speed, and let's see how we respond.
Well, and I've said, I think Jack Peart, he always shines, but you get him in a fast game and it looks like he just goes to another level. He loves fast hockey.
He does. You know what? He's a special talent, to be honest with you, and I think people in Grand Rapids and everywhere actually know that, and it's fun to watch him, the plays he makes and the abilities that he has, and his, you know what really separates him is his hockey mind is phenomenal. You don't find that very often.
Yeah, and I think we saw that in the goal he scored against Duluth Marshall. We also saw it in an assist against Hibbing, where he basically banked it in off forward.
Yeah, you know what? Well, he's just, you know what? It goes back to what I said earlier. His hockey mind, his hockey IQ, whatever you want to call it, is off the charts, and that's what makes him an unbelievable hockey player. And it's fun to watch.
Now, you've tried some different right wingers on that Del Greco line. What was your analysis of how Brandon Goring did there, and is that still a position that's a bit in flux and some competition for?
Well, I'm just trying to find a good level of three lines right now that I feel like it's a good mix, and you know, and I'll do this until we find it. You know, my borderline right now is after the Brainerd game. Once we settle in, I want to settle in with, here's our top 10 forwards, and this is what we're going with. And you know, but obviously, if somebody decides to take a night off, we'll find someone else. But right now, to me, it's a preseason. We're getting ready for the playoffs, and I want to make sure that we're prepared and I have the right line combos.
We've talked a little bit about Moorhead. You're going to see a line tonight that's right up there with any of the top lines in Minnesota and their top one.
Yeah, Carter Johnson makes it go. He's the glue to that line. He's the guy that makes everything go. And then obviously Triggs, you know, I watched some tape on him, and he's got ability to score goals. He's got 19 goals at this point in the season. That's a pretty high number for a high school kid, no matter who you're playing or what level, or A or AA hockey. That's quite a number, and we just got to know where they're at and make sure we counter on them.
And I know you faced some other top lines earlier in the year. Is a lot of the key the defense, especially in transition?
No, it's just being smart with the puck. You know what? Making sure you're tough on the rail. Top lines, you got to be tough on the rail. You know what? If you turn pucks over, they're going to counter on you, and it's going to be in the back of their net. So we just got to make high percentage plays tonight against them, and make sure we're above the puck the whole time.
Well, we're looking forward to tonight's game. Good luck, Coach.
Thank you.
And that is head coach of the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks, Wade Chido, on our Chido chat. Both teams have had their warm-ups. And anything stand out to you in Chido's comments, Tom?
I just like listening to him talk. In fact, I could just sit there and you guys go ahead and converse, and I'd be quite happy with that, because he really does. You know, and that's what I've always discovered. You know, you get to a certain level and you play at that level and you coach at that level, but these guys are beyond that. You know, Chido and people that have played college hockey and even coached at higher levels, they just think so much deeper than the rest of us as far as the game. And the way you analyze, you know, Jack Peart, yeah, we all know he's special, but right, that's true.
His IQ,
right.
All of his skills are good, and his hockey IQ is off the charts,
yep.
And we've seen that.
Yeah, and that's what makes him such a special player, is that combination of everything.
We do have a YouTube stream up. By the way, if you're watching it, I have it on the Grand Rapids bench, and small number 5 there in memory of Marshall Haters. So, and we'll talk a little more about that. I got some information from the squirt coach, Andy Shermone, who's also the assistant coach here,
right.
About some things going on tomorrow and through the weekend in Grand Rapids. We'll take another break, come back with head coach of the Moorhead Spuds, John Emmerman. You're listening to Thunderhawk Hockey on J105 The Thunder and J105radio.com.
When you think of Super One Foods, what comes to mind? Hi, this is Nate, manager of Super One South, where we are proud of many things that our store has to offer. Our produce department has the freshest product around, including local and organic items. Our extensive full-service meat department literally has something for everyone, like fresh fish, full-service butcher department, and top-of-the-line daily fresh-cut meats. Have you shopped our floral department? We have plants, beautiful floral bouquets, cards, decorations, and balloons. Super One Foods, proud to be a part of your community.
Paul Bunyan Communications introduces the latest in Wi-Fi technology. GigaZone Blast Wi-Fi, featuring Wi-Fi 6. The internet speed and coverage GigaZone Blast Wi-Fi provides is the world's most powerful, and it's only available from Paul Bunyan Communications, bringing you the latest in technology first. Again, it's GigaZone Blast Wi-Fi with Wi-Fi 6 technology from Paul Bunyan Communications, and it's right here. Service availability depends upon location. Some restrictions may apply.
Winter Total Inventory Clearance Sale at Iron Trail Motors. Over 400 vehicles in stock. Pre-owned 2013 GMC Sierra Crew Cab 4x4 for only $286 per month. 2014 Kia Sorento all-wheel drive for $149 per month. 2015 Chevy Equinox all-wheel drive for $193 per month. 2007 Chevy Tahoe 4x4 for $179 per month. Iron Trail's Winter Total Inventory Clearance. Shop irontrail.com today. GMC $16.99, Sorento $10.49, Equinox $13.49, and Tahoe $11.99 down at 5.78% APR for 72 months plus tax, title, license, and service fees. Call 218-741-2355 for details.
You've tried the rest? Now try the best pizza, wings, and burgers in town. The Dutch Room and Mad Dog's Pizza is the place to watch sports. The Dutch Room has a huge menu with lots of finger food available for during or after the game. The Dutch Room features multiple TVs, a game room, and a completely remodeled private event room. Before or after the game, meet your friends for a great time. The Dutch Room and Mad Dog's Pizza, Highway 2 West, Grand Rapids.
Hello, this is Nate Lloyd, one of the commercial lenders at Grand Rapids State Bank. This bank has a feel for the community that comes with the experience of providing service for generations. Our customers and this community know they can count on us. We work to simplify the banking process for our customers. We make it easy to do business with us. I grew up in Grand Rapids, and I love that I'm able to work at a bank where the relationships I've built make a difference. This is my community and my bank.
The Grand Rapids State Bank. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Hi, this is Hayden Mars with the Thunderhawk Hockey Team, and you're listening to the Thunderhawk Hockey on J105 The Thunder.
Welcome back to the pregame show on J105 as we chat with John Emmerman, head coach of the Moorhead Spuds. This game should have taken place a long time ago, but you were nice enough to be able to reschedule it here when our coach could be here.
Yeah, and you know what? It worked out for both teams. We had a lot of games early, and both teams had an opening. It's kind of odd that it's on a weeknight, with these two teams, but worked out, and it should be a great test for us here on our home ice.
Well, in the last number of years, this has always been a Saturday game, kind of the end of a back-to-backs, and I like making it its own thing. I think it gives it a little more emphasis on two teams that have traditionally been quality powers in the state.
Yeah, and whether it's here or there, it's usually always a great game, and kind of one of those things too. Year in and year out, both programs are able to put together respectable teams, and it's always a good test for us. Rapids is a great place to go. I mean, I'm sure you guys hear it quite often, but the IRA is second to none in the state, but we're okay hosting too.
Well, and Moorhead has had a whale of a year so far, ranked in the top 5 with some eye-popping wins, over Eden Prairie and some others.
Yeah, and you know how it is. And looking at the scores throughout the state, it's one of those years where anybody can win on any given night. But we're doing enough to win, and some nights we're winning and we're playing well, and other nights we're winning and we're getting by. But that's a skill in itself too, is finding ways to win. But it starts from the back. Hudson Hodges has had an outstanding senior season. Last year he won the job and played extremely well towards the end, and this year he's carried that momentum and been one of the better goalies we've seen for sure. And every night he gives us a chance to win, and our our top line is scoring at just a crazy rate. So like I've said, our section, whether it's not 7, but our section, if we can find secondary scoring, I like our chances, because it's going to come down to that. Is somebody else is going to have to score aside from our top line.
Well, and earlier this week, you made the trip to Roseau, the top 2 teams probably in Section 8 AA, and after tied after 2, your top line came to play in the third.
Yeah, but the one thing that was a highlight is our third line comes up with 2 throughout. Kai Holm, a guy that had 1 goal all year, scores 2, and that 2-goal cushion was awfully nice to have late in the third period. I really like the way we played. Throughout the year, you're hoping to put together 3 periods, and I thought we did that up in Roseau, and now let's see if we can put 6 together, 2 in a row.
And as you look at Grand Rapids, what do you see or what do you hear around the state? What do you expect tonight?
They're built, I would say, similarly. They have a goaltender that's very good, a defenseman that is maybe the best or one of the best in the state. And for them, we have a lot of seniors. They have a lot of youth. And the scary thing about youth is they're only going to get better as they get more experience. And this time of year, you never know with a sophomore. A kid can finally click, and I would imagine they're liking the way they're playing with their results as well.
Well, it promises to be a good one. We're looking forward to it, Coach.
Yeah, thank you very much.
And that is head coach of the Moorhead Spuds, John Ammerman, as we get closer to hockey time here at the Moorhead Sports Center. You were going to give me directions to another arena when we came.
Right.
This isn't where Junior Gold used to play.
No, they played at the Moorhead Youth Sports. And it's real close to here.
Okay.
But and this has existed since at least 75.
Right.
So I'm surprised that I didn't know about this rink all the times we used to come out here. I mean, we used to come out here 2-3 times a season in Fargo or Moorhead to play in tournaments or series. And never been to this rink. I can't believe it.
And it is the home of the Concordia Cobbers as well as the Moorhead Spuds at the Moorhead Sports Center.
Do you suppose they're on the road, or is Gabe around town, do you suppose? Doesn't he play at Concordia? No?
See, now you're
right.
getting me. That I believe you are right.
Yeah.
And he just had surgery, so he's yeah.
Okay.
And so he is, I think, out for the rest of the year. And we have crowded conditions in here. Thank you for coming and running the camera. We'll let you do that, and we'll try to keep out of each other's way. How's that? As Grand Rapids out, we'll have starting lineups, and starting lineups are brought to you by Skoglund Electric. Skoglund Electric, your local hometown electrician, residential, industrial, and commercial. Make sure you give them a call. For Grand Rapids, they will start the Braden Holcomb line, and that is Braden Holcomb up front. At the center position, and he'll be flanked on one side by McCray Murphy, the other side by Wyatt Miskovich. 2 seniors and a junior on that line. It's still listed second, but they start most of the games. I think that's the line that Coach Chido prefers to have out against the other team's top line.
Well, and that's the line that's been together the longest this year, as far
Yes.
as the 3 staying together, right?
And on defense, Jack Peart on the one side and Easton Young on the other. And with the top line starting for Moorhead, certainly wanted the top defensive pairing out there to start. Carter Clafton will start in net for the Thunderhawks. Clafton has all the decisions for the Thunderhawks. He's played all the periods but 2 and has a 10-5-1 record with a .211 goals against average and a .911 save percentage. For the Moorhead Spuds, they will start at center. Carter Johnson, number 10, and Johnson, senior. It's an all-senior front line for the Moorhead Spuds, and they are good. I am looking forward to seeing this number 1 line for Moorhead.
Well, I assume that it's these 3 top scorers. They're
Yes.
all together, and they've got like 40 of the 73 goals.
And for Carter Johnson, he has 9 goals, 22 assists, top point getter for the Moorhead Spuds. And on his left wing will be number 27, Caden Triggs. And Triggs, 24 goals. How's that? 24 goals in 18 games and 14 assists. He is also a senior. And Cullen Jess will play on the other side. Number 14 on defense, McCoy Gregoire and Luke Kramer. And in net, Hudson Hodges. And Hodges, a .206 goals against average and a .926 save percentage. Starting lineups brought to you by Skoglund Electric. We'll take a break, come back with the drop of the puck. You're listening to Thunderhawk Hockey on J105 The Thunder and J105radio.com.
I'm here with Lane, whose husband, Wade Chido, is the new Grand Rapids Thunderhawks head hockey coach. Lane, you guys recently moved here. Who did you decide to use and why?
We chose to work with Brett Backfeld with Coldwell Banker because he had a unique pulse on the community and his connections to the community. He was proactive, responsive, and creative. I had a growing family at the time, so it was important to me to have someone who was responsive and proactive to my needs and questions.
Coldwell Banker, Northwoods Realty. Work with the best.
Get the taco combo at a Taco John's. Get full for $6.
The taco combo is back. And the only way to get it out of your head is to get it into your mouth. Right, what he said. For a limited time at Taco John's. Bigger, bolder, better.
There's nothing like deserving a good pat on the back. For Lakewoods Chrysler, back-to-back customer satisfaction award winner. Lakewoods Chrysler, where you'll find 200 new and used vehicles available for immediate delivery with on-the-spot financing from Lakewoods Lending Sources, and that's guaranteed financing. Nothing like deserving a pat on the back. Actually, it kind of hurt, but so worth it. Find out why. Visit Lakewoods Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Grand Rapids today.
Hi, this is Chris Henriksen, Executive Vice President of Mortgage Lending at Woodland Bank. Here with some mortgage do's and don'ts. Do. Check your credit report to make sure it's accurate. By law, you are entitled to one free credit report per year. Do. Pay down your credit card balances to help boost your credit score. Don't. Take out any new debt or switch jobs during the mortgage application process. We're always here for your mortgage questions and needs. Woodland Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
When you need to find a part at a price that's right, that red and blue sign is just within sight. Roll in to CarQuest and roll on.
If your current windshield blades are more than 6 months old, they need to be replaced. Save $8 when purchasing 2 Trico Onyx wiper blades. Save $4 on your rear wiper on your SUV or minivan. Free installation on most models. Great prices every day at CarQuest Grand Rapids.
Roll in to CarQuest and roll on.
When it comes to choosing a propane company, there's no settling for second best. Feral Gas is the propane provider that can give you the quality service you deserve. Whether you're using propane for your home, business, or farm, we are the dependable propane company that's been powering communities across the nation for 80 years. With 24/7 emergency service, flexible billing and delivery options, and a customer referral program that pays you back, it's no wonder why Feral Gas leads the pack. Call 1-800-450-5701 today and experience the Feral Gas advantage.
Hi, this is Jack Peart with the Thunderhawk Hockey Team, and you're listening to Thunderhawk Hockey on J105 The Thunder.
And back we are and ready to go for hockey action. We have 3 people pushed into a booth that's really designed for 2, right?
If it was a little deeper, we'd be okay.
But we're going to make it work because that's just what we do in radio, and we're expecting a good one as Tom gets to sit down and I get to look over his shoulder, right?
And I get to look through pillars.
There you go. And I get to peek around a camera looking to my right. But that's okay. We have it all together and ready to go. Can you see? You got a little view of the goal there, right?
A little bit.
Well, yeah. If you come up with a better idea, Tom, we'll go with it. Big thank you with providing internet access here at the Moorhead Sports Center and letting us get the YouTube stream up. And I know lots of people back in Grand Rapids happy to be able to see as well as hear. And maybe you're muting it. Maybe you'd just rather see it. Fine with me. Whatever you like. As we are underway off the faceoff, controlled by Peart. Peart comes cross ice to Young. Young goes up the boards and the puck into the Moorhead zone. But we'll have an icing call called on the Thunderhawks, and the faceoff will come back to the right of Carter Clafton in the spot that's going to be our most challenging spot to see, right?
24.
Holcomb taking the draw against Caleb Hodges. Back to the point. Shot hits a skate and goes wide. Puck at the side of the net. So Moorhead putting a quick change out, and it looks like maybe they want that number 1 line to match up against the Del Greco line. Back to the point. It comes to Gregoire. Gregoire's shot hits the netting in the corner, and we'll have a face-off again actually this face-off will come out to center ice, to neutral ice, just outside the blue line, just underway. No score, Grand Rapids and Moorhead.
Yeah, about a 10-second shift for that line, and then they brought out, and those big guns got 44 of the 73 goals for the Moorhead Spuds.
And now they bring him back out against the Del Greco line. Again, Goring getting his second crack at being the right wing on that on the Del Greco line, with Bischoff on the left wing. That's been the stable part of this line, as Goring can't get it outside the zone. Dronin will put it back in deep. Fighting for it there as well is Fear. Thunderhawks will not get it out. Puck squirts in front of the net. Spin around shot. Puck comes in front of the net. And now the Thunderhawks will clear. Goring gives chase just out of his reach. Is getting there first is Gunkel, and the puck goes into the corner. And we'll have a whistle.
Grand Rapids going to the box for tripping Goring. And it's really funny because the guy that was going to plaster him against the wall, he let up at the last second. Otherwise, that would have been interference because he never touched the puck. And then he goes ahead and chases it down and ends up getting a stick under the skates. Comes at 15:54.
So a Moorhead power play right away. 22.9% on the power play for the Spuds. Grand Rapids kills it at 84.8%. Back to the point it comes to Gramer. Gramer goes far side forward there, and that is number 21 that I didn't have. Oh, there he is. Moilanen. Had to get the pronunciation right. Get all the pronouncers nicely from Mr. Ammerman, and then I don't look at them all. Into the Grand Rapids zone. Behind the net goes Jess. Jess has the puck poked off his stick. Turning behind the net now is Caden Triggs with those 24 goals on the season. Moilanen pitches in. Puck bounces out in front of the net, and the Thunderhawks will get it out to center. Possible 2-on-1. Now long shot goes wide off the stick of Holcomb. And the puck back to center. Quickly in comes Jess. Jess in front, shot, and a save by Clafton. Boy, yeah, it's been a while since I've seen a quick team like this.
Right through the neutral zone he came, and all of a sudden he's in the blue line all alone.
Now here comes Gramer. Gramer goes wide. And, you know, two quality teams that Rapids has seen recently in Cloquet, Esco, Carleton, and Duluth East. But I'm not sure either of those teams would match the speed of this Moorhead Spuds team.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if they played either of those teams yet, and I don't think they have. The Spuds, I mean.
Now here comes Dronin through center ice. Dronin at the half wall. 27 seconds left in the Moorhead power play. Face-off circle. Goes to the far side now to Franklin. Franklin puts it in deep. Triggs is there, can't move it. Now Fear back to Triggs. Triggs comes out front, taken away and backhanded down the ice. And that should just about do it for the Moorhead power play, as Hodges will leave it there for his defense. 2-1, and Goring out of the box. So Grand Rapids killing an early power play. No score on the Grand Itasca scoreboard. As the puck squirts back into the Moorhead zone, Gregoire back behind his net. Henry Sturl applies the forecheck. And the puck still deep in the Moorhead zone. Gunkel tries to go far side, now near side. Puck bounces off the boards. It'll go all the way down the ice, and we have an icing call. Just barely.
Just barely. And while we got a minute, let's thank the Motor Shop for sponsoring Thunderhawk Hockey, Coldwell Bankers and Northwoods Realty, Iron Trail Motors, Donderlinger Ford, Nooch is in the corner, and Grand Rapids GM.
Okay, what would happen if I would, can I see better over here? No, not really. Just checking.
Looking for the spot. Looking for the sweet spot.
Winning the draw the Moorhead Spuds, but the puck comes out in front. This is a Sturl line, tries to play it back to the point, gets by Morquay. Morquay comes near side to Sam Sturl, and Sturl, who got his first varsity goal against Duluth Marshall, puts it in deep, but back come the Spuds, 2-on-2. Centering pass, Sam Sturl will take care of that and put it into the corner, fighting with two Spuds. Quickly out to center. Here comes Murphy. Murphy has Miller with him. Murphy shot right on, and Hodges makes the save and holds on.
Nice low glove save. He had to get down for that one, but beautiful defensive play over there by Morquay. Measured his player just inside the blue line, put him up against the boards, and he did get the puck into the slot area, but it was only Thunderhawks there as well, so real good defensive check.
Holcomb will take the draw, going up against Carter Johnson. Face-off won by the Thunderhawks. It'll come back to the point. Pierce shot doesn't get through. And quickly out to center comes Johnson. Long shot in, sticked aside by Clafton. Puck behind the net. Holcomb off the glass out to center. Thunderhawks, Murphy trying to follow up, but it's played back into the Thunderhawk zone by Kunkel. Now here comes Triggs. Triggs, his shot doesn't get through. Triggs again, shot, pad save by Clafton. I don't know if he ever saw it. He didn't move, but he had the pad in the right spot.
I think it deflected just before it got to his pad.
Far side, a long shot, and Clafton will glove the shot by Wyatt Gunkel and hold on for the save. 12:09 to go, no score on the Grand Itasca scoreboard.
Another good defensive play, this time by Easton Young, as the, I'm not sure, I think it was 27 that came down on him. And,
Triggs, yep.
Yeah, and he just stayed in front of him. You know, he just kept making him, having to make a move, and eventually he gave up the puck.
Del Greco now taking the draw to the left of Clafton, going up against Lucas Fear. The second line here for Moorhead. Dronin plays it back to the point, kept in there by Gregoire. Puck behind the Grand Rapids net as Dronin can't find it. Del Greco fights for it, but Moorhead able to keep it in. Zolke tries to play it away from Fear. Now Del Greco finally gets it out on the backhand. Del Greco tries to make a little move around on the board. Maybe 1-2 of the dipsy doodle. He got the dipsy, but not the doodle. Out to the half wall, puck to the line, not out. Now it'll finally squirt out as Gregoire can't keep it in. They say no icing as Goring tries to apply the forecheck. Back to get it is Gramer. Gramer reverses to his defensive partner, comes up the boards to the other Triggs that's out there, number 16, Carson Triggs. Now the puck shot down the ice, and now we will have an icing on the Thunderhawks. No score, 11:08 to go, first period.
Not a lot of shots on goal so far. A lot of neutral zone action and up and down the boards on the sides, but not driving a lot to the net. One thing I saw happen already was someone was able to come out of the corner from Moorhead. I saw that a lot in the last game. I don't like that. A defenseman should stop that.
Sturl taking the draw, loses it, comes back to the point. That was Overbo with face-off win for Moorhead. Puck at the half wall. Miller pokes at it, tries to move it ahead. He'll get it just out to center. Puck back in. Grand Rapids a little bit of time as Morquay stops behind his own net. Morquay now goes to the far side as the Thunderhawks try to establish a breakout. Bonner has to turn in his own zone, comes to Sam Sturl. Sturl through center ice, tipped ahead, no icing, and back to get it is Meown. Meown puts it ahead, and Sturl can't get it. A little drop pass, slap shot goes wide. Another centering pass, spin around shot. That's in the stick of the defenseman, comes back to the point. Moylanen puts it deep. Grand Rapids a couple anxious moments in front of their own net. 10:05 to go, still no score. Puck deep in the Grand Rapids zone as Holcomb tries to gain the puck. Centering pass, it'll come back to the point, not out. Kept in there by Frisch. Frisch goes low to Triggs. Triggs tries to put it out front, and now Holcomb. His backhand clearing pass doesn't work. Now Triggs tries to put it out front, intercepted by the Thunderhawks, but they still can't do anything with it. One-time shot tip just wide of the net on the far side by Gramer. And this line right now forechecking the Thunderhawks, keeping the puck in the Thunderhawk zone. Caden Triggs And a shot that hits a skate and goes wide. And out of all that, I don't know that
anything got to the net.
No shot was recorded on the official scoreboard out of that 40-second forecheck.
Yeah, it was a hard forecheck. The Thunderhawks did do a good job of keeping it to the outside. They didn't let anybody walk out from the corner into the slot area, and they change them up, get another shift out there.
The Del Greco line out there now. Face-off one again by Moorhead. Long shot right on. Clafton makes that save. Puck at the half wall. Thunderhawks can't clear it. Easton Young turns in his own zone, looks to create some space, leaves it for Peart. Peart quickly up the boards to Bischoff, who backhands it in. Goring goes in on the forecheck. He'll get there in time. Takes a hit along the half wall just outside of the corner as the puck comes up to the point. Young shot right on. Hodges turns that away. Now Bischoff tries to cycle it down low. He'll get it to Del Greco. Del Greco tries it for Goring. That's taken away by Fear, and Fear moves it up the near wall. Thunderhawks with a good check by Bischoff. Keep it in for a moment, and now Dronin at the far wall. Can't move it out. He'll go back behind his own net, try it again. Thunderhawks making some changes. In his own zone is Gregoire. Gregoire still can't get it out. Miller on the half wall chases it in, out with Sturl and Hayden DeMars. DeMars, who got his first goal in the game against Duluth Marshall. DeMars plays it out front. Oh, had Miller. Miller gets it on net with a weak backhanded shot, and DeMars looking for the rebound. It's covered up by Hodges. DeMars won that battle along the boards and created that chance.
Yeah, he gets it out front somehow off the backhand, and almost two chances there, but a stick stopped the Rapids player from being able to release a good shot in tight. So it ends up going to the corner, comes back and make a save and hold on for the face-off in the Moorhead Spud zone.
Henry Sturl to take the draw, going up against Overbo. Face-off won by the Thunderhawks, shot right on by Miller, and Hodges makes the save and holds on. I see a comment on our YouTube feed that McCrae's great-grandma watching.
McCrae's great-grandma.
Yeah, nice to have you along.
On the Murphy side, I wonder?
Betty Tremblay.
Okay, there we go. I think we say hi to Betty usually at the Grand Rapids or the Greenway game. I think Bobby Zolke says hello to her.
As puck goes to the far side, unable to do anything with it there. Miskovich, this is the Braden Holcomb line out. Murphy tries to get in front. Puck taken off his stick. Puck still behind the Moorhead net. Fighting for it there is Carter Johnson along with Miskovich. And Moorhead will get it out to center. Now with speed, here comes Gramer. Gramer with the drop pass, looking for Caden Triggs. And Triggs with two guys on him, still able to control it and get it deep. Rapids had two guys right there on the pass. They knew where it was coming, and they couldn't stop him anyways. You know it when there's a special player, right? He does things like that.
That's right. When you know what he's going to do and he still gets away with it, you know he's good.
Cullen Jess brings it back to the point on the near side, and Triggs tries a little tip on the post, and that was covered nicely by Clafton. Shots on goal are 4-3 in favor of Moorhead. No score yet on the Grand Itasca scoreboard. Puck kept in. Here's Gramer. Shot right on. Blocker saved by Clafton. Puck deep in the corner in the Grand Rapids zone. Holcomb can't move it. And now the puck squirts out and down the ice. This line was gassed. They were at the end of a shift. We will have an icing call, but Grand Rapids getting the line change that they needed.
And you could tell they needed it as they headed to the box before the whistle blew. Let's thank American Bank for sponsoring Thunderhawk Hockey. How about CarQuest Auto Parts, Essentia Health, Jimmy John's, and McDonald's?
Overbo taking the draw against Del Greco. And that's won by Moorhead. They have been very good on draws early in this game. Puck, Grand Rapids will get it behind the net. Peart moves it out. Now here's Del Greco. Has Goring going with him 2-on-2. Finds the trailer. Shot right on off the stick of Easton Young. Easton Young jumped into the rush, made that a 3-on-2. Long shot trying to tip it was Goring.
Nice blocker saved by Hodges on that Young shot.
And now the puck into the Grand Rapids zone. Easton Young turns it up to the red line.
They change in a hurry, that line.
And now Moorhead gets it out. Wow, that... I was counting. I think they were okay, but that looked scary.
It was getting close.
As far as too many men on the ice. Puck at the red line. As trying to fight for it there is Max Dronin, and he will get it into the Grand Rapids zone. Dronin leaves it for Carson Triggs, the younger of the Triggs. Now out to center. Here comes Peart. Peart looks for room. Shot. Hits a skate and goes wide. Moorhead will get it out to center ice. Stopped there by Sam Sturl. Slapped back into the Moorhead zone. That doesn't go far enough for icing. Pass gets out of the Grand Rapids zone. 5:05 to go. This period has gone at a breakneck pace.
Not many whistles and lots of action.
As Braden Holcomb's sharp angle shot is turned away by Hodges, and he'll hold on for a faceoff. No score, 4:55 to go, period one.
And there hasn't been a lot of action at the nets, but just a lot of, going through the neutral zone, getting it out of the zone. That seems to be where everything's happening right now. And maybe a couple opportunities for Moorhead, maybe one for Rapids as far as scoring chances. What do you think, Sheldon?
Yeah, that sounds about right. 2-1.
Yeah.
We'll see what Marvelous Marv has. He's here keeping our advanced stats. Puck in the Moorhead zone. Picking it up there is Carter Johnson. Johnson gets out to center. He'll carry it in. Now move it to Triggs. Triggs tries to put it ahead to Johnson, and that's blocked nicely by Sam Sturl. Braden Holcomb says, I need a break, and he'll go off. Joey Del Greco comes on. So Del Greco right now centering Murphy and Miskovich. Puck comes out of the zone, and back to get it is Frisch. Thunderhawks finish up their line change, and they get the rest of the Del Greco line out. Actually, Justin Kerr with his first shift. Kerr.
16, I think, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Nicely done, and I just see that his aunt is watching as well. Saw a comment from her, so Justin getting his first shift right now. Puck comes out to center ice. Fighting for it there is Kerr. He's out with Del Greco and Bischoff right now. And now Triggs. Triggs takes a bump at center ice. Can't move it ahead. Kerr tries to jump into the rush. Getting there first is Gunkel. Gunkel turns in his own zone. Plays it up to Triggs. Triggs high off the glass. Gets it out to center. Zolke says, oops, I better get back out of my zone. And he does. And able to break that up. That's a sinking feeling when you're pinching in and the puck goes over your head, isn't it?
Yeah, you could tell he was a little bit worked up about getting back, and then he worked real hard on the play to win the battle.
Del Greco puts it ahead to Miller. Miller has the puck poked off his stick, able to get it again with the glove and put it in deep. Kramer will play it behind his own net. 3:09 to go first period, still no score as Zolke out to center. He'll turn. Get it to Miller. Miller stick handles in, just keeps it onside. I thought he made one too many moves.
Nice job by Henry Sturl to straddle that blue line and make sure it wasn't offside.
Dronin plays it into the Grand Rapids zone. Miller back to get it. Miller circles behind his own net. He'll move it to the far side to Zolke, but Triggs will center it for Fear, and Fear's shot doesn't get to the net. Back to the point. Now they'll cycle it down low to Dronin. Max Dronin to Fear. Fear behind the net. Play it back to the point, and fanning on it was Moilanen. And we'll have an offside call, and the faceoff will come outside the Moorhead blue line.
He not only fanned on that, he kind of whiffed it and made it bounce up and behind him over the blue line, so it was offside.
2:26 to go, period one. No score on the Grand Itasca scoreboard. Been a quick one so far here from the Moorhead Sports Center. Peart gains the line, long shot in. Hodges will leave it there for Kramer. Kramer turns away from the Holcomb forecheck and gets it out to center ice. Gets it ahead to Caden Triggs. Triggs loses it to Easton Young. Peart back to Young. Young dangerously out in front of his own net, but moves it up to Peart. Peart Looks for some room, goes to the far side, centering pass, no one went to the net.
Yeah, they kind of circled back, and if someone would have went to the net, that might have made a very nice play. It was a good feed from the corner by Peart.
Now an icing call on the Spuds. Faceoff will come all the way back in the Moorhead zone to the left of goaltender Hudson Hodges. 1:50 to go. Not a lot of shots, but a lot of skating.
Yeah.
Shots on goal are 5-5 off the faceoff. Sharp angle shot from Bischoff. I don't think he quite got it on net. Now Dronin out to center ice. Peart stops it there. Looks and finds Bischoff coming in. Bischoff stops. He was looking for Goring. Driving in. It was just ahead of him. Peart puts it toward the net, but that's intercepted, and quickly comes Moylanen out to center. Moylanen puts it deep into the Grand Rapids zone. Back to get it there is Peart. Peart moves it up to the point, backhanded out to center. Linesman stops it there, and Thunderhawk still beating it ahead, and they say no offside. I thought it was, but the linesman who counted said no. Grand Rapids makes changes anyways as the puck comes to Carson Triggs. Triggs long cross ice pass, picked off by Peart. Young comes over to help him out, hard off the glass and down the ice. They say no icing. Could have been played with normal effort. Puck up the boards and now out to center. Hits the Grand Rapids line. Easton Young back to get it. Turns away from the forecheck of Overbo. Easton Young just looks so cool when he's going back there, doesn't he?
Never panics. Even when he's being checked off the play, he knows how to get a skate on the puck or like that.
Bonner tries to get it to Hayden DeMars as the puck comes into the Moorhead zone, but Kramer quickly behind his own net. He tries to lead the rush and gets it to center. Now the puck pops back out to center, and Frisch will try the near side. Frisch, long shot turned away by Clafton. Sam Sturl behind his own net, backhands it to the far side, kept in there by Gregoire. Gregoire, nice job of keeping it in high, but they say hand pass, doesn't matter. The end of the first period, an entertaining period, not a lot of scoring chances, and no score after one. You're listening to Thunderhawk Hockey on J105 The Thunder and J105radio.com.
New to the Timberlake 17th Street Grill is our early bird special dinner menu. Every Monday through Saturday from 4 to 6 p.m., enjoy delicious menu items. Treat yourself to fresh salmon, perfectly prepared hamburger steak, chicken and broccoli fettuccine, and so much more. With the perfect portion size, healthy options, and affordable prices, you're sure to find something. Check out the new early bird dinner menu at the 17th Street Grill, located in the Timberlake Lodge, Grand Rapids.
Winter is here. Do you have a place to store all your summer and fall gear? Why not get an Old Hickory custom shed from Nooch's in the Corner? These sheds come in many sizes and styles. Right now, you can rent to own a 10x16 Old Hickory shed for about $160 a month, and there's no credit check. Come check them out at Nooch's in the Corner on Highway 169 and 2 Grand Rapids. Remember, Nooch's in the Corner is also your full-service, locally owned convenience store, local U-Haul service, and your first stop for propane tank fill-ups.
Your number one Grand Rapids Thunderhawk fans, Auto Owners Insurance and Itasca Reliable Insurance are a winning combination. They'll work with you to insure your home, auto, business, and life to keep everything you value safe, sound, secure. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people. Call Itasca Reliable Insurance in Grand Rapids today. 326-8518.
Tires, tires, tires. Hey, Max here with Dollar Ford. Here's the deal. Rod, everyone knows we've got the cheapest tires in town. But what else should they know about our tires?
You rotate them free.
Are these things name brands?
Yes, Max. We carry Michelin, Goodyear, Dunlop, Yokohama, and Bridgestone.
And we're washing everybody's car, too?
Yep.
Well, you heard it here first. Not only do we have the cheapest tires in town, but we rotate them for free. We wash your car. We got the best brands down at Quick Lane at Dollar Ford on the big American flag in Rapids.
Ray's Sport & Marine is having a winter blowout. Save thousands on top of the already great deals on used, demo, and new packages featuring Mercury outboards like Crestliner 1760 Retriever Shallow Drive and Trailer, now priced at $15,800. Lund 1650 Rebel XS Sport with Mercury 90 for only $23,500. Or a new Lund 1750 Outfitter with Mercury 60, only $23,600. Ray's Sport & Marine, Highway 2 East Grand Rapids, or on the web at raysmarine.com. Ray's Sport & Marine, when your passion is the water.
Hi, this is Wyatt Zalke with the Thunder Rock Hockey Team, and you're listening to Thunder Rock Hockey and J105 The Thunder.
Back at the Moorhead Sports Center, no score after a period of play, and it's been entertaining, but not a lot of scoring chances, Tom.
Yeah, it's been great, great hockey up and down the rink, not getting it to the front of the net very often. Sometimes some shots have missed the nets, even a couple short side ones that I always hate that when you miss the short side, because you're so close and you might as well go to the opposite side because you get a much better bounce coming out of the zone. But, it started with Moorhead offense, and then I think Grand Rapids had more offense. Not that they got lots of chances, but they had more puck control in the offensive zone in the second half of that period. What you kind of
I agree. I fully agree with that. And you have a fan on the YouTube stream said they're amazed ESPN hasn't picked you up yet, Tom.
My wife?
No, well, I didn't recognize the name, so we'll leave that go. But you got a fan listening anyways. You keep letting us know what's going on. But, yeah, it's been – and what you have are two very quick teams, but two very good defensive teams. And at this point, it doesn't look like scoring chances are going to be easy to come by.
No one is getting much space. Even 27 for Moorhead. Is that Griggs or whatever his name is? Wonderful hockey player. I mean, he's got 24 goals, 14 assists, but every time he's gotten the puck and started to go with it, Rapids is not giving him any space. They're on him. They're standing in front of him. Zalke has made a couple of nice plays at the blue line where he makes the body check there. He might not get much of them or all of them, but he stops the play from advancing, and it's that kind of things that have really kept this game with only 5 shots on goal for each team and nothing.
And we'll see what Marv has for scoring chances, but there have not been many. I would guess Moorhead has another gear that they can play a little faster than that yet. But I think Rapids can match what Moorhead throws out there. I'm looking forward to a great period 2 and 3. No score after 1. You're listening to it on J105 The Thunder and J105radio.com.
Hello, this is Joe Chandler. Cushel & Chandler Insurance and Grinnell Mutual are always keeping an eye on the future because everything we do serves a single purpose, keeping the promise to take care of our customers today and tomorrow. As we grow and innovate, finding new ways to do business and serve our policyholders, that will never change. With Grinnell Mutual, you can trust in tomorrow. Contact Cushel & Chandler Insurance, your local Grinnell Mutual agent at 326-4655 today.
Trust in Tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company.
With record-breaking end-of-year vehicle sales, Grand Rapids GM just took in a large quantity of clean trades. There's over 140 to choose from, like a 2018 Chevy Malibu LT for only $14,980, or a 2017 Silverado Crew LTZ for $27,980. Shop GrandRapidsGM.com for all the prices, and remember, Grand Rapids GM is the home of GM-certified pre-owned vehicles. Grand Rapids GM, Highway 169 South. It's always worth the drive. Chevy, find new roads.
Experience true freedom in a Can-Am off-road vehicle. How? Through the Can-Am Holiday Blitz sales event that's happening now at Ray Sport & Cycle. From the valleys to the hills, from the dunes to the farm, we're ready, and we won't let anything get in our way because this is where we ride best. Get to your local dealer for this Holiday Blitz sales event and get yourself a new Can-Am off-road vehicle at a great price. For a limited time, get up to $3,500 off on select 2019 models. Ray Sport & Cycle, South Highway 169, Grand Rapids.
At American Bank, they're helping our neighbors and businesses succeed financially with savings and lending options suited to all kinds of lifestyles and professions. From personal loans to small business loans, American Bank has smart lending opportunities and great banking for individuals, families, and businesses. They believe you don't have to go far to get personalized, friendly service right here at home. To learn more about their flexible, secure consumer options, visit ambnk.com today. American Bank is a member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Dr. Mike Hagley, Dr. Rachel Buchert, and Dr. Spencer Buchert at Grand Rapids Dental Care would like to take this time to wish the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks a very successful season. They know the importance of teamwork and dedication on and off the ice. The team at Grand Rapids Dental Care provides a full range of dental services and expert care. For all your dental needs, contact Grand Rapids Dental Care or visit them on the web at grdental.com. Grand Rapids Dental Care, for a lifetime of healthy smiles. Go Thunderhawks!
Boss, there's a photographer out here who wants to do a piece on Jimmy John's for her magazine.
What kind of piece?
Well, she heard about a clothing optional delivery policy and...
Did you tell her the naked driver incident was a momentary misunderstanding?
Yes, sir, but...
Did you tell her it's our meats that are going all natural, not our drivers?
Yes, sir, that's not...
Did you tell her Jimmy John's is committed to serving sandwiches with only the finest all-natural ham, roast beef, salami, bacon, and real fresh turkey breast?
Yes, sir, I did, sir.
So she wants to photograph our sandwiches?
No, sir. Actually, she wants to do a calendar.
A what?
A calendar. You know, the men of Jimmy John's.
Dibs on January.
Hi, this is Easton Young with the Thunderhawk hockey team, and you're listening to Thunderhawk Hockey on J105 The Thunder.
At the Moorhead Sports Center, 0-0 after a period. What do you got for us, Tom?
Well, you already mentioned there's no goals. One penalty is all that happened. That came 1:06 into that period. Goring got a tripping penalty. Shots on goal. Even Steven, 5-on-5, and I'd have to say the play's been pretty even. A little favor Moorhead early in the period, and a little stronger play by Rapids in the latter half of the period. So that's why we're tied.
There you go. Marvelous Marv has it. Face-offs 8-7 Grand Rapids, which my eyes, it just felt like Moorhead won more than that. Shot attempts 9 for Rapids, 11 for Moorhead. Blocks 3 for Rapids, 2 for Moorhead. Hits 14-8 in favor of Rapids. And scoring chances, he has 0-2. 0 for Rapids and 2 for Moorhead. And again, the score tied, no score. And again, we have the YouTube stream up. It's being used a lot tonight. I know not everyone can make the drive on a weeknight all the way here to Moorhead. So we welcome you watching on the stream, listening on J105, or listening to the audio stream on j105radio.com or the J105 radio app. If you can't find us, you're not trying real hard, but you figured out who your fan was, Tom. There may be more later. We're not sure.
Well, I paid him a year ago. He should have come through with that compliment way last season instead of just bringing it out tonight.
There you go. And we'll welcome Sam and Henry Sturl's grandparents watching down in Arizona and enjoying the game. So Grand Rapids and the Moorhead Spuds tied, no score after one period of play. We'll take another break, come back with second period action. You're listening to Thunderhawk Hockey on J105 The Thunder and J105radio.com.
Penalty on number 16, 2 minutes for slashing.
Coach, it's all tied up. What should we do?
Okay, let's set up a solid income plan with great diversification and an intelligent withdrawal rate. Come on now, let's crunch those numbers and get that goal. For winning guidance with your retirement game plan, give the coaching staff at Claremont Financial Advisors a call to put together your winning play.
Now in front, shot, they score!
You don't want to work just any place, and you don't want to work just any time. Maybe it's breakfast, maybe it's lunch, maybe it's late nights, maybe it's weekends. Whatever it is, you want to be challenged and have fun. We think we can fit in. McDonald's can help give you the tools to learn, grow, and be what you want to be. They're hiring crew and maintenance positions in Grand Rapids, Hibbing, and Chisholm. McDonald's, your next best job is waiting. Ba-da-dun-dun-dun. I'm loving it.
In this place, athletes face obstacles like nowhere else. The last 5 miles, the power play, the 2-minute warning. When the challenges come, we'll meet it together. Because it's your chance to show what you're made of, and the power to prove the toughest competition comes from within. This is Essentia Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine like nowhere else. Visit essentiahealth.org.
Miscavige Dental Clinic in Grand Rapids recognizes the importance of teamwork, a positive attitude, hard work, and commitment in all aspects of life. Whether it's school, a career, or hockey, success only comes to those willing to work for it. Miscavige Dental salutes Thunderhawk Hockey for all of their success over the years and knows this year's team is working hard to continue that tradition. Miscavige Dental Clinic, committed to patient-centered dental care.
Did you know that the Motor Shop sells mini four-wheelers? That's right, mini four-wheelers. Did you know the Motor Shop sharpens blades? I mean all blades. Mower blades, chainsaw blades, circular saw blades. They even sharpen knives, scissors, and chisels. And of course, they're the Northlands Repair Center for everything that spins. Electric motors, industrial tools, small gas engines, pumps, pressure washers, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, if it stops spinning, call the Motor Shop in downtown Grand Rapids.
Hi, this is Wyatt Miskovich with the Thunderhawk hockey team, and you're listening to Thunderhawk Hockey on J105 The Thunder.
Ready for second period action, and I said I wanted to go over some of this information. Of course, the Grand Rapids area young man, 9-year-old Marshall Bader, who was passed away in a farming accident over the weekend, and what an outpouring of love and support there's been, and
all over the state and the country even.
No question. And there is a memorial fund set up to honor Marshall's memory. You can that's at Deerwood Bank. There's also a GoFundMe account that's been set up. And fill the rink tomorrow night for the Squirt A game at 6:20 at the IRA. Come out and honor Marshall Bader. He was a member of that Squirt team, and that's from the Squirt coach, Andy Shermone, who is also the assistant coach here for the Thunderhawks. As we start period number 2, puck in the Grand Rapids zone. In the corner, it's Carter Johnson. He goes back to the point, now far side to Gregoire. Gregoire behind the net to Treggs. That's poked off his stick as Easton Young turns away from the Carter Johnson forecheck. And in a tight window gets it to...
Those two use each other so well.
And Peart leads the charge to center ice, centering pass to Goring, and the puck poked off Goring's stick. Now here comes Triggs. Triggs working against...
off the pipe.
Off the pipe, working against Peart and Young, and ended up hitting the pipe on the far side. He is something special too, isn't he?
And that's the one time that the Rapids... One time that the Rapids defense tried to play him with a poke check instead of stepping in front of him with the body. And he just, he suckered him with the puck and moved around to the inside.
And the one time Grand Rapids didn't really, didn't take away his time and space.
Right.
Instead backed in. And when you give him some space, that was,
you don't want to leave him a gap at all. You want to just be on him like a fly on, you know what I'm saying.
Exactly. Off the face-off. Grand Rapids tries to clear, can't do it initially, and now they will. Poked out to center. Holcomb goes to the far side to Miskovich, who chases it in. Has Murphy going to the net, centering pass, and Murphy can't quite get a stick on it. Play it back to the point to Zulke, and that puck bounces to the side of the net, cleared to the point, kept in by Wilson. Wilson plays it in deep. Moylanen plays it up the boards, comes out to center, and with some speed, here comes Triggs. This is Carson Triggs. Long shot poked away by Clafton. Dronin will play it back to the point. Shot goes wide of the net from Gunkelstick. Now at the far wall, comes up to Holcomb. 3-on-2 if the Thunderhawks hurry. That won't happen, but Murphy's long shot gloved by Hodges, and he'll hold for a face-off. Thunderhawks get an offensive zone face-off as Caden Triggs coming ever so close to breaking this scoreless tie early in the second.
There's a nice back check by the Spuds there, and Rapids kind of helped them by skating to the outside instead of skating straight north and south.
Off the face-off, puck finally controlled by the Thunderhawks. This is Miller, throws it in front, goes off the stick of Henry Sturl, but didn't get all the way to the net. Now Morquay has to chase it down in his own zone. Thunderhawks behind their own net, play it back to the point, kept in by Moorhead. Sam Sturl pinching in, can't control it. Now the Thunderhawks can't get it out. Frisch goes up high, keeps it in with the glove. Now the Thunderhawks will get it just out to center as Kai Holm stops it there. Thunderhawks can't control it. Puck slides back into the Grand Rapids zone and off the glass, down the ice, and they say no icing. Kramer was dogging it a little bit, I guess.
I'd say.
Long cross ice pass gets ahead of Kai Holm, and that one.
Penalty coming to Rapids.
will be a penalty on the Thunderhawks.
Cody Miller going for interference.
And takes a little whack of the stick on the ice. You don't want to do that too often in front of the referee. Referees don't take kindly to that.
No, they take it personally.
Face off on the far side to the right of Carter Clapton. Second power play for the Spuds. They're 0 for 1, which obviously makes Grand Rapids 1 for 1 on the penalty kill tonight. Carter Johnson behind the net, plays it away from Peart. Get it back to the point to Gramer. Gramer, top of the circle, down low. Johnson, Triggs, shot deflected high and wide. Puck comes out to center as Del Greco, has the puck taken away by Triggs, shot over the top of the net, and the puck behind the Grand Rapids net. Del Greco had a nice idea,
I was just going to say.
But the application of the idea, the implementation was lacking.
I just love that he slowed it down at the blue line, came back, and I thought, he's going to circle and kill some more time. And made a nice pass to the centerman coming up from Moorhead.
But, I mean, there's another hockey IQ guy. Long shot right on, and Clapton makes the save and holds on. Had someone asking if we've run into Gabe Holm tonight. I have not. I ran into Dylan Surface,
That's right.
former Grand Rapids alum who's doing some coaching for the Moorhead Spuds in various sports, not hockey. He was not a hockey guy. But football, and I believe helping with the throwing for the track team.
I think he did that himself, didn't he, in high school?
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Puck back to the point. 58 seconds left in the Moorhead power play. Carter Johnson down low, has Triggs out front, goes to the far side as they cycle it to the half wall. Gramer shot right on, and the pad save by Clapton. Now Johnson fights with Morquay, gets it to the corner. You know, Triggs just hangs out in front of the net, right? Don't even go into the corner, Caden. We'll get you the puck. Shot right on as Clapton makes the save, and Carter Johnson picks the puck out of the air and gets another shot on net on the rebound. Now here comes Johnson, goes around behind, tries the centering pass, and Miskovich right there to intercept it and shoot it down the ice. Both teams make changes with 18 seconds left in the Moorhead power play. Poking it ahead was Fear. Thunderhawks will clear it down the ice. That should do it with 8 seconds left as Del Greco tries to apply the forecheck. Miller comes out immediately. Puck was right there, and he tangles with Fear as the puck gets shot on net, and Clapton makes the save, and we've got a little bit of...
I thought Miller was going to go right back into the box there. As soon as he got out, the puck was in front of him, and he got his stick in the action and didn't hold long enough to get a penalty. Let's thank Cushel and Chandler Insurance Agency, Ray's Sport Marine, Super One Foods, Miskovich Dental, Lakewood's Chrysler Center.
Face off to the left of goaltender Carter Clapton. Shots have been a little more in favor of Moorhead. Has Peart. Moves it ahead to Del Greco. Del Greco leads the charge. Comes in on the backhand, leans in, goes behind the net, looks out front, comes to the half wall, tries to play it to the point. Puck poked off his stick for a moment there as multiple players fight for it, and Gregoire comes away with it for Mankato. He'll play it to Fear, and Fear out to center, intercepted by Henry Sturl. Can't get it deep, and back quickly comes Fear. Fear has... a centering pass to the high slot. That's deflected and goes wide, and the Thunderhawks get it out to center. Shooting it in is Hayden DeMars. He is a different player than we saw against Benil. The hamstring looks fine now.
Yeah, I never got to see him against Benil, but he looks good every time I've seen him on the JV and now out here for varsity.
Shot deflected just wide as Sturl looked for the deflection. Puck comes out to center, and with some speed, here comes Overbo. Overbo comes in, turned away by Clapton. Wow, Grand Rapids did everything but take a penalty there. Now, here's Holcomb. Holcomb the other way. Short side shot turned away by Hodges. Holcomb out front to Bonner, and Bonner has to go off his skate. He was in tight. Drop pass, long shot. Ticks the outside of the post and goes wide. That's off of the stick of Lindbergh. Puck deep in the Grand Rapids zone. Zolke, forecheck by Gavin Lindberg. Puck comes up to the half wall. Pinching in is Gramer. Out to center ice. Holcomb can't get there. Gramer gets it in the zone. Now the puck out to center ice. Holcomb moves it ahead. Nothing happens there, and here comes Caden Triggs with a little bit of room. Triggs, centering pass, tipped just wide. Clafton didn't know where it was for a moment.
Clafton was going one way, and the puck went the other.
There's a shot and a goal on the short side. That will be Cullen Jess, his 12th of the year, as Moorhead strikes first with 9:32 left in the second period. It's a 1-0 Spud lead.
Probably unassisted, wouldn't you think?
I believe so.
We'll find out, but I think that's pretty much
So Cullen Jess
went top shelf, blocker side.
puck shot into the Grand Rapids zone as Peart moves it behind the net to Easton Young. Now here's Peart. Peart makes one man miss, has save, and does not give up a rebound with two Thunderhawks right on top of him.
Yeah, it was nice as Peart came in there. He had wingers on each side of him, and he looked, and he was going to feed Bischoff, and then he thought, I'm in as good a position as anybody. I'm going to take this shot. Maybe a rebound can get to Bischoff.
1-0 Moorhead will get the face-off off the icing. Will come back to the left of Hudson Hodges. Grand Rapids has their third line out now with Sturl DeMars and Cody Miller. Morquay and Sam Sturl on defense. As Michael Overbo, so this is third lines matching up against each other. Puck off the boards. Sturl, I think he thought he was going to get a hand pass, moved out of the zone, was touched instead by Moorhead, and now they will come outside the zone with Overbo, or Gavin Lindberg. Lindberg fights for it, and he'll move it into the half wall. Miller tries to find it there, as well as Morquay. Miller will come away with it. He was looking for DeMars breaking out of the zone. That's intercepted, shot back into the Grand Rapids zone. Morquay behind his own net. Morquay high off the glass. It'll come out to center, slide down the ice, and it'll be an icing call on the Thunderhawks. Face-off will come back in the Grand Rapids zone. 1-0 Moorhead, 8:05 to go, period 2.
Don't you think some of the passing has been just off a little bit? I've seen a couple, 3 times where they put it to a spot thinking their teammates there. No, it's been, a spud there instead. And then a few times, trying to hit the longer passes, just missing for really not any reason.
Face-off will come to Clafton's left. It's the Holcomb line out with Murphy and Miskovich. As Moorhead tries the forecheck, puck at the half wall. Thunderhawks fighting for it. Holcomb can't control it. Easton Young will go behind his own net, get it to Peart. Peart back to Young. And Young, with a little bit of room, comes up the boards, misses everybody, and it'll be an icing call on the Thunderhawks. Face-off will come back in the Thunderhawk zone.
Trying to make almost a rink-wide pass to McCray Murphy at the blue line, and just didn't connect. So the the icing gets called, and back into the Rapid zone, the Spuds go.
Holcomb again to take the draw against Lucas Fear. This one's won by the Thunderhawks. At the half wall, Murphy takes a bump. Tries to move it ahead. Puck still in the Thunderhawk zone. It'll squirt to the point, but not out. Put back into the corner as Fear tries the centering pass at knocked behind the net. Holcomb back there, but a puck put out in front of the net. Murphy there, back checking. Now he'll leave it for Peart, and Peart out to center ice. Peart, blue line, gets it to Holcomb. Holcomb tries a centering pass, goes off a Moorhead skate and stays in the corner. And Fear quickly comes out to center, takes a bump by Murphy. Trying to work his way in was Carson Triggs. And the Thunderhawks will get it out to center, shoot it in deep. Thunderhawks making changes, they'd better hurry, and they get there just in time as Morquay able to intercept the pass. Puck still at center ice as they fight for it right in front of us. Puck chopped in deep. Del Greco's line out there. Slap shot right on, rebound! Justin Kerr looking for his first varsity goal, can't put it past Hodges.
He snuck to his backhand and tried to put it up and over. Hodges made a nice save to keep that goal from going in.
Carter Johnson and Del Greco, the two number 10s, to take the draw to the right of Hudson Hodges. That's won by Johnson. Played up the wall. Here's Jess, Cullen Jess. Gets it out to center. Morquay slaps it back in the zone. Kerr goes back in on the forecheck. Puck comes near side to the point. Kept in, but flipping over the boards, and it went off a Moorhead stick, so the faceoff stays in the Moorhead defensive zone.
Let's take that chance to thank Grand Rapids Dental Care, Aero Sports, Photo Express, Itasca Reliable Insurance, the Grand Rapids State Bank.
Face off to the right of Hodges again. Again, it's the two number 10s, Johnson and Del Greco, and Johnson wins it again. This time they'll try far side. Near side didn't work so well as Triggs takes a little bump, plays it back behind the net for Gramer. Gramer now gets it to Jess. Jess out to center, plays it by Morquay, comes in. Bischoff back checking. Puck comes to the post and turned away by Clafton. That's a nice job by Bischoff of knowing how that had been played by the defense and staying on his horse and getting back.
Yeah. And Morquay was doing everything right until the last second when he kind of, had to change direction. Didn't work out so well.
Grand Rapids with the puck behind their own net. 5:18 to go in the second period. A 1-0 Moorhead lead. Puck comes out to center. Gramer will turn Jess back into the zone. Now here's Triggs. Triggs in front. And a shot goes off the side of the net. Jess looking for his second. Now the puck put across the crease. No one there to tap it home. Thunderhawks get it out to center. Here comes DeMars. DeMars fights through on the boards. Looks on the backhand. Goes in hard. And puck finally taken away from him by Gunkel. Bonner gets it back. Bonner pinned against the boards. Comes back to the point. Long shot right on. And Hodges makes the save.
I don't know if he was looking for a deflection going through there or not. Nice shot to put it on net, but there was a forward skating through there on his forehand, but he never got to it because it looked like went right into the trapper of Hodges. Face off to his left.
Grand Itasca scoreboard has it 1-0 Moorhead. Grand Itasca, the official sports medicine provider, the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks.
Did we tell the listeners about the JV game? Because that one ended in a tie too.
Now here's DeMars. DeMars fights behind the net. Puck comes back to the point, and now it'll be cleared. Out to center ice. Far side goes Overbow. Overbow slides in, and that's blocked by Clafton. Puck to the point, not out. Kept in there by Gunkel. Thunderhawks will move it out. Sturl, Henry Sturl, tries to move it. Takes a hit. Now the puck into the Moorhead zone. They'll get it out to center. Thunderhawks have made partial changes. Not everyone has gotten off yet. As Bonner gets off, now the Thunderhawks have a new line out there. It's the Holcomb line. And Murphy pokes it away for a moment, but now it comes out to center. Another pass attempt by Lindbergh doesn't get through. Puck shot into the Grand Rapids zone. Peart comes out quickly, tries to catch Moorhead on a line change. Goes in, tries to drag it through, and the puck goes deep into the corner. Murphy plays it back to the half wall to Holcomb. Holcomb can't control it, but now he goes in on the forecheck, takes it away, centering pass, comes back to the point. Morquay takes a look, shot. Oh, I think that went off the top of the stick of Hodges and high. Now a shot right on off the stick of Fear, and Clafton moves that away as the puck deep in the Grand Rapids zone. Puck at the post, and it'll be covered by Carter Clafton. Shots on goal even at 12, but a 1-0 Moorhead lead here at the Moorhead Sports Center.
McRae Murphy did the simple thing you got to do there on the side of the net when one of the Triggs boys is right on the post. Puck is there, hammering him, and instead of trying to fight for the puck, take him out, put him down, so he can't have it, that puck.
Johnson and Del Greco to take the draw, won by Johnson, back to the point. They'll play it down low for Caden Triggs. Triggs tries to come out in front. Instead plays it back to the point. Shot doesn't get through. Goring off the boards, doesn't get it out. Long shot goes wide. Morquay into the corner against Carter Johnson. Still deep in the corner. Del Greco tries to dig it out, comes right out front. And I think Del Greco actually did that on purpose. Said, I'm in trouble, and just left it there for Clafton. Said, you take this.
He might have. He kind of tapped it back off of his backhand, but why he's coming out that close in the paint in the first place. And the defensemen do it often when they're coming out of the zone. And it's hurt them a couple times, but they do it well enough that usually it works out.
Face-off will be to the right of goaltender Clafton. Puck goes to the half wall. Johnson tries to dig it out. Behind the net, Triggs and Grand Rapids. How about this? A defensive zone face-off with the third line against the Moorhead first. Out front. That doesn't get through. Wilson behind his own net. He's out there with Peart on D. Wilson turns away from Carter Johnson's pressure and plays it back for Peart. Peart up the boards. Now makes another man miss. Now he has room through center. Ahead he goes. Shot right on. And the save by Hodges. Off the stick of Henry Sturl.
Yeah, it was almost the same play as the last time Peart brought it up, and he waited and, let the wingers move in. This time he feeds the right winger, and they get a shot on net. Hodges holds on, got to change up some of his gear or fix it up. Kind of disappointed in the crowd out here. A lot of Grand Rapids people, and I thought it would be a full house for Moorhead. You know what I'm saying, Sheldon?
I do know what you're saying, but it is not a full house.
No, it's a big rink, though. A lot of seating.
Yep.
And
as Hodges has everything put back together, Holcomb to take the draw against Max Dronen. 1-0 Moorhead, and now we're ready to go. We'll come back to the point. Wilson shoots it deep behind the net. Murphy doesn't get it, and the puck out to center with some space. And these referees, I don't think they believe in offsides.
I wonder why they didn't call that one. They looked at it and waved it off.
Yeah, no kidding. Peart will play it to Wilson on the far side. Wilson gains the red line, shoots it into the Moorhead zone. Holcomb goes after it against Gregoire. Puck at the half wall. Holcomb still fights for it, but it comes to Kramer behind his own net. And we're going to have a whistle.
Little hold on Moorhead, I think.
So Grand Rapids,
their first penalty of the night,
will get their first crack at a power play. This is Max Dronen. 2-minute power play, a 24% power play for Grand Rapids, an 83% kill, or a 23% power play for Grand Rapids, and an 85% kill for the Spuds. Power play and penalty numbers are really similar for these two teams.
Yeah, they are.
Puck comes back to the point to Peart. Peart goes to Young. Young cycles it down low. Del Greco now. Bischoff down low for Del Greco. Back to Bischoff at the half wall. Finds Young on the far side. Young, he'll come back to Peart, middle of the ice. Shot. Looking for the tip, looking for the rebound, and Hodges stops both of those. Puck comes to the half wall. Johnson tries to get it out, and he finally will. Peart almost kept it in, and on the second try, Johnson got it out. Bischoff plays it back to Peart. Peart takes a look. Now to Young, 30 seconds left in the period. Grand Rapids power play. Young's shot dribbles almost to the net and then shot down the ice. Thunderhawks maybe with one more rush on this power play, or on this in this period, as Bonner drives on the backhand, tries to get it out front, taken off his stick. It'll be flipped off the glass and out to center. Young goes back slowly as the last second clicks off of the second period. Another period that's even play, but Moorhead getting the only goal, and they lead 1-0 after 2 periods. You're listening to it on J105 The Thunder, J105radio.com.
Do you have a special event coming up this summer, such as a high school or family reunion, fundraisers, and benefits? Hi, this is Christy. Come work with me, and I can help you create a fun and professional design for your event. Screen printing your apparel is a great, affordable way to generate the awareness to make your event successful and stand out from the crowd. Great customer service, locally owned, competitive pricing, expert help and advice at Arrow Embroidery on West 5th Street in Grand Rapids.
Hi, Thunderhawk fans. Roger Mischke here with Deerwood Bank. You may have heard us talk about our nice and simple approach to banking, but what does it really mean? At Deerwood Bank, our My Money checking account is totally free, unlike any other checking account you'll find. That's nice and simple. We sponsor, donate, and volunteer in the communities where we work and serve. That's nice and simple.
Deerwood Bank, where everything from your bankers to your services are nice and simple.
Deerwood Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The Rife Arts Council and Miles Rife Performing Arts Center have been presenting the best live entertainment for almost 40 years. But we need to clear something up. When we say the Rife has the best live entertainment, we're excluding high school sports in this equation. There is nothing like the experience of a varsity game. We would be crazy as HE double hockey sticks to think otherwise. But we'll keep practicing, working hard as a team to bring you, the fans, the best shows in town. We might even get some student athletes on stage, hockey players in wigs and makeup. Now that's the best live entertainment. For tickets or more information about the Rife, visit rifecenter.org.
I'm here with Lane, whose husband, Wade Chido, is the new Grand Rapids Thunderhawks head hockey coach. Lane, you guys recently moved here. Who did you decide to use and why?
We chose to work with Brett Backfeld with Coldwell Banker because he had a unique pulse on the community and his connections to the community. He was proactive, responsive, and creative. I had a growing family at the time, so it was important to me to have someone who was responsive and proactive to my needs and questions.
Coldwell Banker, Northwoods Realty. Work with the best. You've tried the rest. Now try the best pizza, wings, and burgers in town. The Dutch Room and Mad Dog's Pizza is the place to watch sports. The Dutch Room has a huge menu with lots of finger food available for during or after the game. The Dutch Room features multiple TVs, a game room, and a completely remodeled private event room. Before or after the game, meet your friends for a great time. The Dutch Room and Mad Dog's Pizza, Highway 2 West, Grand Rapids.
There's nothing like deserving a good pat on the back. For Lakewoods Chrysler, back-to-back customer satisfaction award winner. Lakewoods Chrysler, where you'll find 200 new and used vehicles available for immediate delivery with on-the-spot financing from Lakewoods Lending Sources, and that's guaranteed financing. Nothing like deserving a pat on the back. Actually, it kind of hurt, but so worth it. Find out why. Visit Lakewoods Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Grand Rapids today.
Hi, this is McCray Murphy with the Thunderhawk Hockey Team, and you are listening to the Thunderhawk Hockey on J105, The Thunder.
Back once again at the Moorhead Sports Center. Grand Rapids trailing Moorhead 1-0 after period 2, and in a lot of ways that period was an exact duplicate of period 1, except that one of the scoring chances went in for Moorhead.
Right, you're exactly right, because it's the same thing. We looked up at the clock, 5 minutes into the period, and Moorhead had like 4 shots and Rapids none, and you look up there now and it's even Steven, 14-14, so Grand Rapids, same thing as the first period, had more offense in the second half of that period than Moorhead did, and that was the way the first period went as well.
And for Grand Rapids, yeah, they're not... They're not giving up anything to Moorhead as far as speed, as far as puck control. Moorhead's had a few more chances, and they put one of them in.
Yeah, and I don't even know if they did have that many more chances in that period. You know, I think Marv had 2 chances for them in the first period, none for Grand Rapids. I think there was some chances there for Rapids, and they had some good spots here in this second period as well. So, it's been great hockey, and I'm glad we made the long trip out here. Thanks to Vern back in Grand Rapids for the kind compliment, even without me paying him. I didn't really pay him, Sheldon.
That's good. Looks like we're going to have a little figure skating exhibition here between periods 2 and 3. Young lady out getting warmed up, and I'm sure she'll go as soon as the Zamboni lays down some smooth ice for her to skate on. It's 1-0 Moorhead after 2 periods. Grand Rapids will have 47 seconds more of a power play to start period 3. We'll take another break. You're listening to Thunderhawk Hockey on J105 The Thunder and J105radio.com.
When you think of Super One Foods, what comes to mind? Hi, this is Nate, manager of Super One South, where we are proud of many things that our store has to offer. Our produce department has the freshest product around, including local and organic items. Our extensive full-service meat department literally has something for everyone, like fresh fish, full-service butcher department, and top-of-the-line daily fresh-cut meats. Have you shopped our floral department? We have plants, beautiful floral bouquets, cards, decorations, and balloons. Super One Foods, proud to be a part of your community.
Paul Bunyan Communications introduces the latest in Wi-Fi technology. GigaZone Blast Wi-Fi, featuring Wi-Fi 6. The internet speed and coverage GigaZone Blast Wi-Fi provides is the world's most powerful, and it's only available from Paul Bunyan Communications, bringing you the latest in technology first. Again, it's GigaZone Blast Wi-Fi with Wi-Fi 6 technology from Paul Bunyan Communications, and it's right here. Service availability depends upon location. Some restrictions may apply.
Winter Total Inventory Clearance Sale at Iron Trail Motors. Over 400 vehicles in stock. Pre-owned 2013 GMC Sierra Crew Cab 4x4 for only $286 per month. 2014 Kia Sorento all-wheel drive for $149 per month. 2015 Chevy Equinox all-wheel drive for $193 per month. 2007 Chevy Tahoe 4x4 for $179 per month. Iron Trail's Winter Total Inventory Clearance. Shop irontrail.com today. GMC $16.99, Sorento $10.49, Equinox $13.49, and Tahoe $11.99 down at 5.78% APR for 72 months plus tax, title, license, and service fees. Call 218-741-2355 for details.
Get the taco combo at a Taco John's. Get full for $6.
The taco combo is back. And the only way to get it out of your head is to get it into your mouth. Right, what he said. For a limited time at Taco John's. Bigger, bolder, better.
Hello, this is Nate Lloyd, one of the commercial lenders at Grand Rapids State Bank. This bank has a feel for the community that comes with the experience of providing service for generations. Our customers and this community know they can count on us. We work to simplify the banking process for our customers. We make it easy to do business with us. I grew up in Grand Rapids, and I love that I'm able to work at a bank where the relationships I've built make a difference. This is my community and my bank.
The Grand Rapids State Bank. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
When you need to find a part at a price that's right, that red and blue sign is just within sight. Roll in to CarQuest and roll on.
If your current windshield blades are more than 6 months old, they need to be replaced. Save $8 when purchasing 2 Trico Onyx wiper blades. Save $4 on your rear wiper on your SUV or minivan. Free installation on most models. Great prices every day at CarQuest Grand Rapids.
Roll in to CarQuest and roll on.
Hi, this is Cody Miller with Thunderhawk Hockey, and you're listening to Thunderhawk Hockey on J105 The Thunder.
The Zamboni finishing up its rounds, and again, I believe we're going to have a little exhibition of figure skating, and she looks pretty good.
Yeah, she can make some maneuvers that I couldn't even dream of on skates.
At any point in my life.
Right, even when I was young.
Exactly. All right, what do you got, Tom?
1-0. The goal came at 9:32 in that second period. Moorhead getting it, and it was even strength goal. Guess got that, I think, 12th of the season for him. Triggs and Johnson, a line goal. They got the helpers. A penalty apiece. One for Miller, for Grand Rapids, Dronin, and he'll still have 47 seconds left to serve here in the third period. So Grand Rapids has that length for a power play. When the period ended, the shots on the board were 13-12 in favor of Grand Rapids. Within a few seconds, they adjusted it. 14-14 is how we're at after 2 periods of play. So in that period, that means the Grand Rapids outshot Moorhead 9-7, if my math is correct. 14-14 is shots on goal after 2 periods and 1-0.
Well, wasn't it even after 1 as well?
It was 5-5 after
5-5
one, right?
after
But
one.
then they had the board, and it was 13-12 at the end of the period, and then I looked up a minute later. Oh, they put
14,
a shot.
14, yeah. So at this point, according to the official scorekeeper, shots all even both periods.
That would be good math, wouldn't it?
Yes, in my opinion anyways. Face-offs, Grand Rapids has won 6, lost 10 for 38% that period. Shot attempts, 15 for Rapids, 19 for Moorhead. 1 block for the Thunderhawks, 4 for Moorhead. Hits, 4 for Grand Rapids, 8 for Moorhead. Grand Rapids had out-hit Moorhead 14-8 in the first period. And according to Marv, scoring chances, 2 for Rapids, 7 for Moorhead. And I will never argue with Marvelous Marv, so
right.
I'll just leave it. I'll leave it go there, right?
Well, and that's what he does. He sits over there with his book and
he marks
stats,
it down,
and he marks everything down, and so he keeps a lot better track of these things than we possibly can. Now, if we had a producer or somebody like that sitting here running things for us, then that kind of information you can dig up quite readily. Like when down at state tournament last year.
Yeah, there you go.
When you were running the board.
So Grand Rapids trails 1-0 after 2 periods, and they will have 47 seconds left of that power play when we start period number 3. We'll take one more break, and when we come back, it'll be third period action with Grand Rapids and the Moorhead Spuds on J105, J105radio.com.
New to the Timberlake 17th Street Grill is our early bird special dinner menu. Every Monday through Saturday from 4 to 6 p.m., enjoy delicious menu items. Treat yourself to fresh salmon, perfectly prepared hamburger steak, chicken and broccoli fettuccine, and so much more. With the perfect portion size, healthy options, and affordable prices, you're sure to find something. Check out the new early bird dinner menu at the 17th Street Grill, located in the Timberlake Lodge, Grand Rapids.
Hi, this is Chris Henriksen, Executive Vice President of Mortgage Lending at Woodland Bank, here with some mortgage do's and don'ts. Do check your credit report to make sure it's accurate. By law, you are entitled to 1 free credit report per year. Do pay down your credit card balances to help boost your credit score. Don't take out any new debt or switch jobs during the mortgage application process. We're always here for your mortgage questions and needs. Woodland Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Your number 1 Grand Rapids Thunderhawk fans, Auto Owners Insurance and Itasca Reliable Insurance are a winning combination. They'll work with you to insure your home, auto, business, and life to keep everything you value safe, sound, secure. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people. Call Itasca Reliable Insurance in Grand Rapids today. 326-8518.
Ray's Sport & Marine is having a winter blowout. Save thousands on top of the already great deals on used, demo, and new packages featuring Mercury outboards like Questliner 1760 Retriever Shallow Drive and Trailer, now priced at $15,800. Lund 1650 Rebel XS Sport with Mercury 90 for only $23,500. Or a new Lund 1750 Outfitter with Mercury 60, only $23,600. Ray's Sport & Marine, Highway 2 East Grand Rapids, or on the web at raysmarine.com. Ray's Sport & Marine, when your passion is the water.
With record-breaking end-of-year vehicle sales, Grand Rapids GM just took in a large quantity of clean trades. There's over 140 to choose from, like a 2018 Chevy Malibu LT for only $14,980, or a 2017 Silverado Crew LTZ for $27,980. Shop GrandRapidsGM.com for all the prices, and remember, Grand Rapids GM is the home of GM-certified pre-owned vehicles. Grand Rapids GM, Highway 169 South. It's always worth the drive. Chevy, find new roads.
Hi, this is Joey Del Greco with the Thunderhawk Hockey Team, and you're listening to Thunderhawk Hockey on J105 The Thunder.
And back once again at the Moorhead Sports Center as we get everyone rearranged for period 3. There's always, we're at the end of the press box where everyone comes in and out. So always a little traffic jam beginning and ending of the period. Grand Rapids trailing 1-0. And yes, now we have also seen Gabe Holm this evening, who came up and shook our hands and said hi. And nice to see Gabe. Hasn't had that surgery yet. So
okay.
Yeah, he on a little bit of a holding pattern, and he wants to get that done so he can get to get to rehab. And as we wait for the third period to get underway, again, Grand Rapids will start on the power play. We also want to pass along the information about Marshall Bader, of course, the young man, the squirt in Grand Rapids who passed away over the weekend. There is a memorial fund set up by the family to honor Marshall's memory. That's at Deerwood Bank. You make checks payable to the Marshall Bader Memorial Fund, and a Fill the Rink tomorrow. The Squirt A game starting at 6:20 at the IRA, and it'll be an emotional game, obviously, for the Squirt team, and would love to have additional fan support. There will be a donation box available if you want to donate to the Marshall Bader Memorial Fund tomorrow evening at the IRA Civic Center. And here we go with period 3 off the faceoff, puck shot into the Grand Rapids end as they now have 38 seconds left. Here comes Bischoff. Bischoff gains the blue line, gets it to Peart. Peart, far side to Young. Young gets it back to Peart. Peart will leave it for Young as they trade places. Young, faceoff dot, goes backside for Del Greco. Can't do anything with it. 18 seconds left in the power play. Young, a little bit of room again. Tried backdoor to Del Greco, didn't connect. Now Peart. Peart, shot. Screened Hodges, had no idea where it was going, and it went wide. 3 seconds out front, scramble, pushing for it. Now the whistle goes, puck never went in.
And it might have still been free. The referee on the opposite side of the net was the one who blew the whistle because he lost sight of it. Bonner, he looked like he still had sight on it because he was working his stick down low on the post, trying to whack that thing through the goaltender's wickets.
The one thing about Bonner, if he has parked himself in the crease, it'll take 2 men and a crane and a cat to get him out, I think. Like a caterpillar, not a meow. Anyways. Down low as Moorhead wins the draw, fighting up the boards, getting it out to center. Young takes over there, goes cross ice to Peart. Peart moves it ahead to Murphy. Murphy ducks low on the boards, and a soft shot comes in on Hodges, and he'll hold it for the faceoff.
You know, I haven't done every Rapids game with you, but I think I'm starting to recognize Chido's voice from the bench. I've heard it before, I thought, at certain times. And I don't know if on that last shift just before this, all the shots that could have been taken that weren't, you know, they looked for a backdoor pass or something. Finally, you heard him shoot.
And Peart did that.
And he did that, exactly.
And they had a good scoring chance out of it.
That's exactly right. Good things happen when you get the puck to the net.
Cullen Jess breaks into the Grand Rapids zone. Triggs now tries a centering pass. Triggs comes away with it. Caden Triggs on the near side, and he's in the corner along with, a number of players with both jersey colors. Puck squirts free to the half wall, and Peart moves it ahead to Murphy. Murphy can't control it. Comes out to center as Miskovich gets it to Murphy. Murphy tries to drive to the net. Turned away there. Back to the half wall. Going back for it there is Gunkel. Gunkel moves it up the boards. Thunderhawks try to forecheck. Can't do it. Triggs comes out to center. Has Carter Johnson going with him. Triggs stops at the boards. Thunderhawks will get it out to center. You know, that was a penalty in the first period. I'll just say that. It's not a penalty now. It was in the first period, wasn't it?
They called one like that.
I mean, I'm happy it wasn't now. It's fine.
Let him play.
That's right. Puck coming up to Carson Triggs, who gets it to the line and not in. Kramer now has to retreat into the Moorhead zone. Now Dronin tries the drag move. Nice play by Wilson, and then Wilson almost deflected it in off his own goaltender. Nice save by Clapton. Out to center ice. Miller gains the red line and shoots it in deep. Going in on the forecheck was DeMars. DeMars there as well as Sturl. Henry Sturl up front, Sam Sturl on defense are both out there now. For a long time they didn't play at the same time. Now they're trying to make me work. And we have an offside call as the faceoff will be outside the Moorhead blue line. 1-0 Moorhead on the Grand Itasca scoreboard.
Might as well thank some sponsors while I'm thinking of it. Timberlake Lodge, Faro Gas, Woodland Bank, Miles Rife Performing Arts Center.
Face-off just outside the Grand Rapids blue line, and it's won by the Spuds. Working his way in is Moilanen. That's taken away hard off the boards by Peart, but it's stopped. Coming to the near side, Sam Sturl. Sturl moves it ahead, gets it out to center. They say no icing, and Bischoff will step on the gas. Got there first, but couldn't control it. Puck comes to the half wall. Thunderhawks try to gain possession, and keeping it in was Del Greco for a moment, and now it comes out to center. Kai Holm avoids a check, gets it deep. Peart back to get it, plays it to the near side. Now a centering pass. That doesn't connect. Goring tries to get it ahead. That doesn't happen, and now Peart. Peart has Justin Kerr going with him. Peart, little stop and go. Kerr now at the half wall. Murphy will keep it in. Del Greco can't find it against Carter Johnson. Still fights for it. Almost took it off Carter Johnson's stick. Now here's Kramer out to center, and he is double teamed and taken down. That's finishing your check in a big way by Jack Peart.
That's what you get for trying to split defensemen.
Now here's a breakaway. Breakaway for Holcomb. Comes in, makes a move. Backhand save by Hodges.
He couldn't get the puck
And
out.
now the puck out in front again, and this is taken away by Carter Johnson. Was that Peart that sent him in on a breakaway?
Yeah.
Again.
And he just couldn't get it up on the backhand because if he could
Now
have got
Miller
some height.
shot! No! Oh, where did it go? Hit the top of the crossbar, rebounded straight up and into the ceiling here at Moorhead. Thunderhawks coming close twice.
And if we believe the shot clock, they have 2 shots on net, and Moorhead has none in this third period.
Henry Searle to take the draw, going up against Overbo. And Sturl gets kicked out. Bonner will come in to take the draw. And DeMars picks it up behind the Moorhead net. Leaves it in the corner for Bonner. Bonner stapled to the boards by Overbo. Sturl there. Now it comes out to Overbo. And Overbo behind his own net looks for some room. DeMars takes it away. Can't keep it in the zone. Young shot. Oh, almost got it between the pads of Hodges. Had him split the pads with the deke and then tried to slip it underneath. And for a moment, Hodges thought it had beat him, but he squeezed the pads just in time.
Well, Young faked the slap shot and then moved another step, and without even thinking about it, just ripped a wrister right on the ice. And like you say, right to the 5-hole. He wasn't sure he got it, Hodges.
Back to the point, Wilson. He'll just shoot it behind the net. DeMars fights for it there. Puck caught in his skates. DeMars tries to find room for it, and he will at the half wall. Play it back to the point to Peart. Peart, his shot, hits a skate and goes wide. Now Moorhead will get it out to center. Peart, and Peart playing incredibly aggressively all around the ice now. He knows they're behind by 1, and there's not a lot of scoring chances out there. Touch pass ahead as almost getting it to DeMars, but not quite. Puck played behind the net. Now Peart in his own zone behind his own net. Grand Rapids looks to break out. Long pass ahead. That's taken away by Dronin, and Dronin comes back into the Grand Rapids zone. Del Greco can't find it. Puck slides in on Clapton, and he'll hold it for a face-off.
All right, let's see if Hunter Bischoff comes back out. All right, he's out, limping, back to the bench. I don't know if you watched it. It was a play that advanced from the blue line a couple minutes ago, and he got up and he limped all the way to, in fact, he almost went down on his knees again as he got to the bench.
That you're talking about Bischoff?
Bischoff, and he just stepped out, skated a couple strides, went back to the bench. He's limping.
Puck in the Grand Rapids zone. Working for it there is Carson Triggs. Triggs plays it to the half wall, and now Dronin will put it deep into the Grand Rapids zone. Chasing it is Easton Young. Plays it ahead for Kerr. Kerr plays it up the boards. Goring gives chase, can't get there. Now Gregoire, his pass turned away. He'll try it again on the near side. Gregoire puts it into the Grand Rapids zone. No ice. Yes, icing.
They are calling it, yep.
How about this? Gophers over Ohio State, 62-59. First win for the Gophers at Ohio State since 2005.
Man, back in the 70s, those teams had some rivalries, huh?
Yes, they did. Faceoff will come back in the Moorhead zone. Grand Rapids has certainly had the better scoring chances this period, but have not put it behind Hodges yet. Grand Rapids tries to win the draw. They will. Holcomb leaves it for Wilson in tight quarters. Wilson moves it down low for Miskovich. Miskovich to Murphy. Murphy back to the half wall on the far side for Miskovich. Plays it back to Peart. One-timer goes wide. Thunderhawks looking for the centering pass. Instead, back to Peart. Cracks up the big slap shot and was looking for the tip in by Murphy and couldn't get all of the tip.
Almost worked.
It did almost work. Holcomb just cycles it to the open wing. Murphy tries to get it. Now Peart comes in. Peart moves it to Holcomb. Holcomb plays it down low but can't get there to get back to the puck. Thunderhawks just throwing everything at the forecheck right now. And now the puck finally comes outside the zone. Wilson turns, puts it back deep in the Moorhead zone. Yeah, that line getting well-deserved. Okay, time for us to take a break. Now let's follow that up with the same type of forechecking pressure from everybody else. Third line out there, Sturl, Miller, and Bonner this time. And that's what Coach Chido will do. He likes to play 10 forwards and might be a different forward each time on this third line. Puck moved deep into the Grand Rapids zone. Clafton leaves it there for Peart. Peart hassled quite a bit by Gavin Lindberg. And now Sturl gets it to Miller, now Bonner. Bonner shoots it in, turned aside by Hodges. Bonner goes after it in the corner. Taking over is Gunkel. Gunkel gets it out to center. Now Del Greco out for the Thunderhawks. Moves it ahead, and here comes Easton Young with a little room. Easton Young turned away at the half wall. Thunderhawks still completing changes as the puck put down low. Hayden DeMars, and now that's why DeMars wasn't out on the third line. He's out on the first line here.
These guys.
As the shot gets right in on Hodges, he turns it aside. Now Young keeps it in at the point. Young plays it for Del Greco. Back to Young. Shot goes well wide. It'll rebound back to the point. Morquay there. Morquay down low. Del Greco back to Morquay. Morquay's shot doesn't get through. Puck across the front of the net and back to Easton Young. Young, top of the faceoff circle. Clears some room. Now down low. Sharp angle shot hits the side of the net. DeMars looks for room, tries to pick the roof on the short side, and has it go over the net. Now back down low to DeMars. DeMars, centering pass turned aside by Hodges, and Moorhead just flips it down the ice. We're going to have an icing call on the Spuds as the Thunderhawks throwing everything but the kitchen sink at the net right now.
They're working it in. They're supporting each other on the puck. You know, a couple times a player would lose it, and then Peart be right behind them to grab it, and some of the other wingers are supporting each other, and it makes it a lot easier to move up the rink knowing that you got somebody behind you that if you lose it, he's going to pick it up and pass it to another winger breaking. Or
Holcomb Dronin to take the draw. Off the face-off, puck slides back to the point. Thunderhawks will keep it in. Miskovich goes in on the forecheck, chasing Gregoire. Moorhead comes away with it, and they will get it out to center. Triggs gets it to Dronin, offside call.
Kind of a late shot after that whistle.
Significantly late shot after the whistle.
And so I don't forget, let's thank Claremont Financial Advisors, Taco John's, Paul Bunyan Communications, Ray's Sport and Cycle, the Dutch Room, and the Deerwood Bank for sponsoring Thunderhawk Hockey on J105.
So you mentioned Bischoff with limping off the ice. They used Hayden DeMars on that line.
Right.
He plays like that on that line. They may never get him off.
He had a nice shift. He works hard behind the net. He's pretty creative, and he's not
big.
afraid to take a shot.
He's big. He complements that line well as Peart calmly turns away from the forecheck of Carson Triggs. Stopped in the corner. He'll get it to Sam Sturl. Sturl up the boards to Miskovich. Miskovich. Hey, that backhand pass off the wall worked this time for Holcomb. Centering pass. And the shot and a save as Murphy coming in on the far side has his shot stopped.
Just got to the point where he had to take the shot. Couldn't get any better angle. And the goaltender, of course, played the paint. Cut the angle off.
Thunderhawks still playing all three lines as the Sturl line comes out. 6:28 to go. You wonder if they'll shorten it up in the last 5 minutes. But right now, playing all three. Grand Rapids still trails 1-0 on the Grand Itasca scoreboard. Back to the point. Morquay takes a look. Shot turned away by Hodges with the blocker. At the half wall, still fighting for it. Kerr there. It's Kerr, Sturl, and Bonner on the front line, and they're going right out against the number one line here. The Johnson, Triggs, Jeffs line. Out to center ice. Morquay breaks that up for a moment. Now Johnson. Oh, nice job by Triggs to stay on side. Johnson's centering pass. That's a quick release, isn't it?
Yeah, waste no time.
Triggs puts it over top of the net. Now Bonner. Bonner gets it outside the zone, but Jess takes it back. Now a drop pass for Triggs. Go looking backside out front. Tip behind the net. As Del Greco tries to turn away from pressure. Half wall and Johnson stops that. Nice anticipation. Puck squirts out front. Thunderhawks will get it to the corner. Bonner still out there. The end of a shift for Bonner as the puck shot back in, and Bonner will get to the box on the change. Del Greco, DeMars, Goring on this line. Puck goes into the Grand Rapids box. 5:08 to go, third period, 1-0. Moorhead on the Grand Itasca scoreboard. It's been everything we expected. Now we just expect a goal.
Been a tight,
at some point,
close, exciting hockey game. And all that being said, in this period, there's still only been 4 shots on net total between both teams.
3-1 Grand Rapids, right?
Right.
Face-off won by Max Dronin. Comes into the Grand Rapids zone. Peart comes to Easton Young. Young moves it up the boards. Goring can't find it there. Now here comes Dronin. Dronin stick handles through center. Goes to the far side. Backhands it in. Peart. Behind the net. Goes to the far side. DeMars tries to move it up the boards. That doesn't happen. And Peart says, okay, I'll do it myself on this side. Peart looks ahead for Hayden DeMars, who has the puck go just off the end of his stick. Now Goring. Goring turns it around. Move deep into the zone. Long shot flipped wide by Easton Young. Goring has the puck, fighting for the puck deep in the corner. Squirts out to center, down the ice. This won't go far enough for icing. Peart unable to control it. You don't say that too often. And now Del Greco to Peart. Peart, does he have another rush in him? Probably. Peart goes wide, and Murphy anticipated the move. One beat too early in his offside. 3:53 to go, third period. Moorhead still leading 1-0.
Murphy tried, but Peart stayed along that blue line for a little
time.
too long to keep that stride stretched out over the blue line and keep the offside from happening. But here we go, neutral zone face-off.
The Holcomb line out again. And again, since you saw this injury to Bischoff, he has not had a shift. DeMars has had both of those shifts on the Del Greco line. Shot from Murphy, tipped just wide. Moorhead out to center ice, trying to stick handle in is Lindbergh. That doesn't work. Thunderhawks get it out to center. Morquay can't get to it in time, and Lindbergh puts it back in the Grand Rapids zone. Morquay, long pass ahead, stopped there by Gunkel. And now Holcomb back into his own zone. Moorhead not forechecking with near as much ferocity now as they did in the first two periods. As Wilson, shot goes wide as he gets across the blue line. Miskovich plays it back to the point. Shot right out in front as Miskovich. Or that was Murphy.
Yeah.
Taken down as he tried to go to the backhand. Now out to center ice, and they say not offside. Trigg, shot looking for the short side, almost had it.
He almost found that spot.
It wasn't much to shoot at, but he was aiming for it. As Peart tries to turn, now out front. Shot doesn't get through. Jess back to the point. Long shot goes wide. Gunkel pinches in. Now on the backhand, shot wide by Triggs. Puck back behind the net, and Peart will finally take over. Peart says enough of this. He will launch it down the ice. No icing. Thunderhawks trying to make quick changes, and they will. The Del Greco line out there again. 1:55 to go. We'll keep an eye on Carter Clafton. Thunderhawks trail 1-0. Puck still in the Grand Rapids zone. Bounces around. Young makes a couple moves. Now he'll retreat, give it to Peart on the far side. Peart back to Easton Young. Young moves it hard ahead. Del Greco. DeMar's there fighting for it. Now Young tries to get it ahead. We're down to 1:30. Dronin into the Grand Rapids zone. Shot right on. Rebound!
Oh.
And now another shot and a goal. Dronin off the scramble makes it 2-0.
That looked dangerous from the get-go. Ended up being so at minute 22 left.
And for Dronin, that's his second goal. Has 10 assists on the year. Grand Rapids will take a timeout.
Yeah, that was a tough goal. You know, it bounced free and a couple times in front of the net, ends up on the side, and Carter Clafton quite upset that he didn't have that. It was a good shot, though.
Oh, yeah. It's about the third rebound on a scramble from the far side. I don't know that you can fault Clafton for that one.
Yeah, it had been mostly on this side of the rink, and then all of a sudden the puck's free on the other side of the rink in the zone. And like you say, probably 2 or 3 chances that they had in there. And that reflects on the shots on the board, too, all of a sudden.
So I said, Dronin, are they giving it to 16 instead of 26? Is that what I heard?
I thought he got the helper with 16.
Okay. Well, we do have...
Get the official. Max Dronin. Oh, that's a penalty.
Nope, that's the goal. Dronin from Triggs.
Okay.
My eyes weren't deceiving me.
Triggs has got a helper on both goals tonight for the Spuds, so...
Well, Caden Triggs on the first one, Carson on the second.
Oh, that's right. There's
different
two.
Triggs.
There's 2 of them out there.
Puck at center ice with 1:17 to go. Grand Rapids now trailing by 2 as Clafton heads to the bench as the puck cleared into the Moorhead zone. Grand Rapids with the extra attacker out. Now they need to gain control of the puck. Puck loose behind the net as Peart fighting for it there. Comes to the half wall. Final minute of the period as Holcomb tries to dig it out, go down low. Carter Johnson tries to clear it, can't do it. Now back to the point. Morquay puts it down low. Del Greco looks out front. That's taken away. Out to center ice, Thunderhawks. Oh, they cleared, didn't they?
I thought they cleared.
As
thought they made a really good effort to clear, get out of the zone, held on to the puck at the blue line. Linesman disagrees.
So the faceoff will come outside the blue line. 32.9 seconds left. They'll leave Clafton out of the net, even with a neutral zone faceoff. And with 33 seconds, 32.9 left, you need to do that. Faceoff won cleanly by the Thunderhawks. Morquay puts it into the zone, but not deep. Long shot goes just wide, and we'll have an icing call.
Well, that'll work out for the Thunderhawks with the offensive zone face-off. They've already used their timeout, so can't take that now.
And what Coach Chido has done is he's put Peart up on a wing. He has Morquay and Young on defense.
Yep.
So Young, Peart is actually the extra attacker up front right now.
Holcomb, Murphy, and Del Greco, the other forwards with Jack.
As this is picked up by Moorhead, Carter Johnson into the Grand Rapids zone. Morquay gets there, moves it ahead nicely. Del Greco moves it to the far side, shot right on, and Hodges turns that away with 7 seconds left. Still fighting for it down low, and that will do it as the final seconds kick off. Final score, 2-0 Moorhead. Here from the Moorhead Sports Center, we'll take a break, come back to wrap it up. You're listening to Thunderhawk Hockey on J105 The Thunder and J105radio.com.
When it comes to choosing a propane company, there's no settling for second best. Feral Gas is the propane provider that can give you the quality service you deserve. Whether you're using propane for your home, business, or farm, we are the dependable propane company that's been powering communities across the nation for 80 years. With 24/7 emergency service, flexible billing and delivery options, and a customer referral program that pays you back, it's no wonder why Feral Gas leads the pack. Call 1-800-450-5701 today and experience the Feral Gas advantage.
Winter is here. Do you have a place to store all your summer and fall gear? Why not get an Old Hickory custom shed from Nooch's in the Corner? These sheds come in many sizes and styles. Right now, you can rent to own a 10x16 Old Hickory shed for about $160 a month, and there's no credit check. Come check them out at Nooch's in the Corner on Highway 169 and 2 Grand Rapids. Remember, Nooch's in the Corner is also your full-service, locally owned convenience store, local U-Haul service, and your first stop for propane tank fill-ups.
Tires, tires, tires. Hey, Max here with Down Ford, and here's the deal. Rod, everyone knows we've got the cheapest tires in town. What else should they know about our tires?
You rotate them free.
Are these things name brands?
Yes, Max. We carry Michelin, Goodyear, Dunlop, Yokohama, and Bridgestone.
And we're washing everybody's car, too?
Yep.
Well, you heard it here first. Not only do we have the cheapest tires in town, but we rotate them for free. We wash your car. We got the best brands down at Quick Lane at Down Ford on the big American flag in Rapids.
Hello, this is Joe Chandler. Cushel & Chandler Insurance and Grinnell Mutual are always keeping an eye on the future because everything we do serves a single purpose, keeping the promise to take care of our customers today and tomorrow. As we grow and innovate, finding new ways to do business and serve our policyholders, that will never change. With Grinnell Mutual, you can trust in tomorrow. Contact Cushel & Chandler Insurance, your local Grinnell Mutual agent at 326-4655 today.
Trust in Tomorrow is a registered trademark of Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company.
Experience true freedom in a Can-Am off-road vehicle. How? Through the Can-Am Holiday Blitz sales event that's happening now at Ray Sport and Cycle. From the valleys to the hills, from the dunes to the farm, we're ready, and we won't let anything get in our way because this is where we ride best. Get to your local dealer for this Holiday Blitz sales event and get yourself a new Can-Am off-road vehicle at a great price. For a limited time, get up to $3,500 off on select 2019 models. Ray Sport and Cycle, South Highway 169, Grand Rapids.
Penalty on number 16, 2 minutes for slashing.
Coach, it's all tied up. What should we do?
Okay, let's set up a solid income plan with great diversification and an intelligent withdrawal rate. Come on now, let's crunch those numbers and get that goal. For winning guidance with your retirement game plan, give the coaching staff at Claremont Financial Advisors a call to put together your winning play.
Now in front, shot, they score!
Hi, this is Carter Claflin with the Thunderhawk Hockey Team, and you're listening to Thunderhawk Hockey on J105 The Thunder.
Welcome back to the Moorhead Sports Center, home of the Concordia Cobbers and the Moorhead Spuds, who just skated to a 2-0 win over the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks. The Spuds will bring their record up to 15-3-1 with the win and drop the Thunderhawks to 10-6-1 after 5 wins in a row for Grand Rapids. It was 0-0 after one period of play, and only 5 shots on goal for each team, according to the official statistics keepers here. And one penalty to Grand Rapids. Goring took a tripping penalty 1 minute and 6 seconds into the first period. But again, no goals made, no power play goals scored, nothing after one. Go to the second period, and that's where the first goal gets on the board, and it's the Moorhead Spuds getting it. They got both of them tonight. but this one came at 9:32. A Lion goal, the 12th goal of the season for Jess of the Moorhead Spuds, and his wingers Triggs and Johnson on the helpers there. So we end that second period of play with a 1-0 Moorhead lead, and each team took a penalty in that second period, but no harm, no foul there. Shots on goal were 8-7, then officially they changed them to 9-9 in the second period, so it was all tied up at 14-14 as far as shots on goal in spite of the 1-0 lead for Moorhead. And then they got the second and the killer goal. That came late in the game, came with 1 minute, 22 seconds left, and Dronin got that goal, and Triggs got the assist here. And there's two Triggs, so that was Carson Triggs on that assist, and then the other one is one of their leading goal scorers, Caden Triggs, got the helper on the first goal. And shots on goal in that third period, again, officially marked down as 4-4. I'd be interested to see what Marvelous Marv got for shots on goal, because after 3 periods of play in a pretty good game, and 18-18, even Steven, shots on goal between the Spuds and the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks. So like I say, the Spuds win 2-0. Sheldon's down getting some interviews. They're trying to catch up with some of the players and see if we can talk. And other than that, let's talk a little bit about what's next for the Thunderhawks, and that comes this Saturday, and they'll be in town. It's a 3 o'clock game, and Hill Murray come to town, so it doesn't get any easier for the Thunderhawks from here on out. They got that Hill Murray game, and then not an easy game on the 29th against Brainerd, and then they host Wyzetta next Saturday. White Bear Lake comes to town, I think, the following Friday, and Maple Grove also on that Saturday afternoon on February 8th, and then Grand Rapids goes to Cloquet. That'll be a very important game come that point in the season as far as seeding. And then they do have one more game to end the season, Grand Rapids does, and in their own rink against the Hermantown Hawks for the second time this year. They skated to I think it was a 2-2 tie the first time they met down in Hermantown. So it looks like what's going to happen here is the girls' high school hockey after the rescheduled Grand Rapids game, because remember, this one was supposed to happen in, I think it was December sometime, and they rescheduled it at that point for tonight, and even moved the time up, 6 o'clock, and I think that's so that they could get this girls' game in afterwards. So what else do we got on broadcast? We've got, let's see here, the Greenway Raiders. We got 4 more games of theirs, I think, to broadcast. And so let's see, I think the 31st is the first one of those, and that'll be, they play Wyzetta the Friday night before Grand Rapids plays them Saturday afternoon, and that'll be on KMFY. And then Greenway hosts Hibbing, and also hosts International Falls February 4th, February 6th. We got both those games on KMFY. And then Bemidji comes to the Snake Pit on February 11th, and that'll be the last game that we'll broadcast for the Greenway Raiders until playoff time. And the Grand Rapids Lightning, let's see here, what have we got for them yet? Lightning host Hibbing, and that's on January 31st, so I'll be over at the Greenway game. Sheldon will have that Lightning game, probably Eric Johns with him, a 7 o'clock start for that one. So we've pretty much talked about everything we can to tell you what's going to happen over the next stretch. But I'm going to have to kill some more time and talk a little bit about this last game. And it's one of those where, lots of moving the puck through the neutral zone, a lot of outside, in the offensive zone, a lot of outside play for both teams, and not really getting to the net as much as you normally see in a high school game. And it started differently than that. And it seemed like each period would be Moorhead to start with, and then Grand Rapids would gain more momentum as the period went along and catch up on the shots that they got behind while the Moorhead Spuds were generating. We did mention that Gabe Holm came up and said hello. I guess he's injured right now, so not in nets right now for the Concordia Cobbers that play their home games right here. And it's a nice rink here. It's called West Acres Moorhead Sports Center. Well, I still don't see Mr. Sheldon, so let's just go one more time through the scoring. And it was 0-0 after 1, 1-0 after 2 periods of play, and shots on goal. Even Steven at that point, 14-14. The goal was scored with 9:32 left, and Jess gets the goal. And let's see here. It was the Caden Triggs, the senior, that got the helper on that one, and also the other line mate, Carter Johnson. He got another helper, so he's got 9 goals and 23 assists on the season. Guess that was his 12th goal of the season, and he also has 28 assists, so 40 points on the season for him. And let's see here. The other, Dronin got the other goal here, Max Dronin, and that was his 2nd goal, but he does have 10 assists on the season as a junior forward. And the Hodges, nice goaltending for the Moorhead Spuds. He didn't have incredible, numbers coming in. Good save percentage, but and then Carter Clafton did a real nice job in nets for the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks as well. Was able to not that many shots, but some quality ones come to them, and they did miss some other chances too. But it ends up being 2-0. Sheldon, that was quite a stretch you had to go run to catch up with some players, wasn't it?
And, and some, I didn't realize where the locker room was, so they all got into the locker room before I caught them.
Couldn't find the locker room.
Well, no, I found the locker room, but by then the post-game meeting was going on. You know how that goes, and then I had to wait for that to be over before I could get anybody. So, it's not it was one of those that was a little harder one to get a post-game interview. I would have trusted no one else to be on the air by themselves as long as I just trusted you.
Well, I had to fill them full of stuff twice just to kill some time near the end.
Well, exactly right. And I knew if anyone could bloviate as long as necessary, it would be you.
It's always nice to know you think of my bloviation so highly.
I do.
I do, but only because.
And now my phone is not wanting to send the email. Where was that extra adapter cord that you said was in the bag?
The patch cord, the RCA plugs?
Yep.
It was in the big one.
No, not the RCA plugs.
Oh, that was the only one I saw.
As we frantically look for a little more equipment to
none of these mic plugs back here are important.
No, none of those. None of those will work. Let's see if this will.
Let me know when we can disconnect this. We got another game to do, and I'm guessing you're not staying for it, right?
Yeah, just give me just a little bit here. We'll get it done for you. As when technology works well,
it's a beautiful thing.
It's a beautiful thing, and when it makes us wait, we get very annoyed, doesn't it?
Well, if it's just making you wait, I'm okay with that.
Okay.
Because my status would be, oh, it's not working at all. I don't know what to do next.
I believe that this will work in a moment. As and for Grand Rapids, let's just talk about it. I'm sure you've talked about it quite a bit already, that the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks, they're playing one of the best teams in the state of Minnesota.
Yeah, depending on what ranking you see, anywhere from 4 to maybe 6 in the state of Minnesota and AA, Moorhead Spuds, and they've got an excellent hockey team. Grand Rapids stayed right with them. In fact, at some points in the game, they outplayed them by quite a bit.
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, that's not going to work. And I can't find that. Okay, just a second. Talk for a little bit. Talk.
Well, I'm trying to see who the Spuds are playing here in ladies hockey.
Detroit Lakes.
Oh, that's the Lakers. Okay,
yeah.
The DL Lakers. And I bet they changed their game to a later start so that the Thunderhawks and Spuds could get that game in that got rescheduled for tonight.
I would guess that is true.
6 o'clock start was what we had here, and the JV skated to a 4-4 tie even after a 5-minute overtime in the junior varsity game. A nice job in nets by Carter Brewster late in that game in particular. But, yeah, that was a good junior varsity hockey game. 2 pretty evenly matched teams. Shots on goal were pretty close there. A little bit more in favor of the Moorhead Spuds by 10, 12 shots, I think, in that one. But
guess what?
He got everything.
I got it.
You're the man.
Bo Geisler on our post-game interview. A quality game against a quality team. They just came up short.
Yeah, I mean, Moorhead's a really good team. They work really hard, and I felt like our team, kind of waited till the third period to start working really hard, and I felt that at times we took it to them, but we didn't have any puck luck and hit the crossbar, and their goalie played very well tonight. Yeah, we need to play a full game.
And for Grand Rapids, I mean, shots were even every period. It wasn't like Grand Rapids was getting, outskated most of this game.
No, we weren't getting outskated. We just didn't have the energy or the jump that we had in the third period. We got to come and be prepared to play a full game. And, if we play a full game, we have the chances in the first and second period, and maybe they go in and we're up. Yeah. One or two goals.
And take nothing away from Moorhead. This is one of the top teams in the state.
Yeah, they are. It was a good test for us. We got a hard schedule coming down the road, and we know where we need to be. A 2-0 loss isn't all that bad, but we know we were right there, and we got to clean up a few things, and we'll be fine.
Well, it was a fun game to watch. The results weren't what we wanted, and another tough one coming on Saturday.
Yeah, we got to, kind of shake this one off and then be ready for Hill Murray coming into our barn, and we got to be ready to go, and they're going to be a very good team as well.
Thanks, Bo. We'll see you Saturday.
Yep, thanks, Sheldon.
Bo Geisler on our post-game interview as we wrap this up from the Moorhead Sports Center. I would ask you for any final thoughts, but I think you've given them more than once by now.
Just looking forward to the next game.
Looking forward to Saturday. That's a 3 o'clock start against the Hill Murray Pioneers. 2-0 Moorhead. Final score. That wraps it up from the Moorhead Sports Center. You've been listening to it on J105 The Thunder and J105radio.com.